me start recording. All right. Now to remember where the fuck we were, huh?
The hell? Come on, answer me. Damn, the Stacks channel has not a world assigned to it yet.
What?
You have to assign a world, otherwise we
Oh,
can't.
you have to ask your questions in Archivist Updot. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Hello,
Hey,
world.
you can't ask the questions here.
We don't know how to human anymore.
Yeah, I didn't want to
Oh my god.
bloat the general chat, so I made a special channel.
Just by the way, just to be clear, it's been 69 days.
69 days.
Nice.
Mhm.
I want
Which
to
is-
know. I want to know that everyone's on the same page. The last thing that happened was I got an impromptu shower in an alley,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then we knocked on the
Yep.
door of this warehouse,
And I was trying to cover up for you.
and
Yeah.
and are now going to try and get in the warehouse.
Yes.
Lyra tried to schmooze her way into the warehouse. It didn't work. The impromptu shower happened, and then you guys were like, well, let's just break in. And then I gently reminded you figured out another way in. It's just through the sewers. And then that's when you
Oh
decided.
yeah, we're going back in the sewers. You
Yeah.
are
Wasn't the
100%
guy-
correct.
And wasn't the guy like
He was shifty.
he was shifty. So we
Yeah.
think
Thaddeus
someone used-
Graves, yeah.
Yeah, so we think that either someone, I'm too lazy, I'm not gonna write anything down today. Either we think also because Ivan, the idea of putting the puff under the table is great, but now I can't get my shit.
I think, I'll be honest with you, I think after a 69-day absence, today's the day you should write shit down. Today's
Yes,
the day
sure, yeah.
we should review.
Well, now I have to like get the puzzle to get my pins and my thing. Okay, I got the
Oh
pins.
my
Just to
God.
remind ourselves,
What a
Yeah.
we
struggle
came
bus.
here because one, we have like 5 jobs, right?
Yeah, you took the
We have,
entire
like,
job
5
board.
jobs.
Yeah.
We took the whole
Yeah.
bitch. One of them was, let's just go down the list. Somebody find the little notes. It was a haunted house. No, haunted warehouse? What was haunted? Something was
The
haunted.
one from Rusty.
No. Rusty gave you an under the table job, mentioning that there might be a big score in an old abandoned manor that supposedly is haunted, but it's just like, people kind of
That's the under the
talking crazy
table
shit.
job.
Yeah, but don't we also think
The Thaddeus
that-
Greaves warehouse. Thaddeus believed that his warehouse was haunted because he was hearing weird noises and seeing
then he
strange
said it was
lights.
nothing. When we got there, he
Right.
said,
No,
but
he mentioned that someone already took the job and completed it.
Oh yeah. And then
Yeah.
we think that it's not Thaddeus; it's someone using the using magic or whatever, like the illusion thingy.
Yeah. Another job was Marla Shore. Her brother went missing. Liam.
That's the one we started on first. We went to the dock. We spoke to everybody.
Well, no,
That's
one
you
you started on first was Greta Stonebrew, the rats in her basement.
Oh yeah, and that was before Christmas because I don't have the last session I had.
Yeah,
this
and
December.
we ended up
We
finding
found
a body.
where the rats are coming from.
Yeah.
Because that's where they're dropping things down the warehouse sewer grates.
Right.
Yes.
Which is
leads
how.
us to warehouse 13.
Which leads you to warehouse
Yes.
13, which leads you to the warehouse grate, to where you potentially could enter the warehouse secretively. However, if you remember, I forget who it was, might have been Lyra, you did hear someone snoring through the grate when you were trying
And
to
I
peek
woke-
in.
I woke them up when I
Yeah.
tried to move the grate.
Yeah.
So
Likely a guard dozing off. That's what I'm thinking. That's my hunch. But regardless, we need to get back in the sewer. Okay, scene. Action. Go.
Yeah, no, this was a good thing because we recapped and we needed to.
well,
Also,
I
a
was-
reminder: the body that we found in the basement, chewed up by rats, kinda sort of fit the description of the boy we're looking for. However, we're holding it out that might just be a coincidence.
Yeah, we're
We're
holding.
holding out hope.
Yagra fought because she remembered. She was like, "Wait a minute, hold up." this little
Oh,
this description fits a little bit of something over there. So
It was definitely a young human. Hard to tell because his face had been eaten.
yeah, yeah.
But you could definitely tell it was a young human male, which Liam is a young human male. So
Yes. Also, I was deputized as an apprentice investigator by uh
Nadira.
Nadira.
Yeah, we're gonna have to remember
Yes.
everyone's names.
I
It's
didn't forget.
I did.
I have to remember my voice.
It's
Okay.
very soft.
Hello, darling.
Hello,
Hello,
darlings.
Yes, there you go.
Welcome.
So
Robert.
you just to fast forward, you are back in the sewers.
Thank you.
You've
Scene skip.
reached
Screen wipe.
screen wipe. The stench, the fumes. It's awful. It's terrible. Hopefully nobody falls into the water this time.
No. Yaga
No, I
didn't
didn't
fall
fall.
in.
I
She
jumped in willingly.
actively jumped in to get a man in that we had stuffed into the barrel 8 hours previously.
Yeah,
Because
I
Because she
wanted
wanted
my
to use
corpse
him as a
bomb.
biohazard bomb.
My corpse bomb. Exactly.
Fucking incredible.
I believe I decided to just fuck it and just leave him there
You did.
Yes.
because he was too much of a hassle.
No, it's because you were
Oh.
covered in poop.
Yeah, that's why I got cleaned in the alley. You see, everything's coming together.
It's all coming. Yeah.
I'm so happy I'm finally using my couch. It's great.
By the way, between the shower, investigating the warehouse, getting back to the sewer, anyone who's not full health, you can just assume that you're back to full health at this point.
Okay.
Thanks.
And hero points
Ooh,
start of the
okay.
session.
Right, hero points are at 1.
Also,
so
we are on the radar of the guard because the guard saw us showering and
Yeah.
now probably thinks we're a bunch of freaks.
No,
So-
I managed to dissuade that a little bit. but
Doesn't
not
matter. He
completely.
probably still thinks we're
Did
freaks.
you?
He just didn't arrest us.
yeah,
Well, he didn't arrest
he didn't
us,
arrest you. I mean, whatever his personal opinion is, that's him. But
right?
You were still naked in an alleyway, surrounded by
Surrounded by my
5
girls.
other people
okay?
on a robot.
My girls were covering me. My girls were my shower curtain.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway,
This-
we're standing below the grate.
you're,
Right, at this point.
you've reached the point where the sewer has like a cross section. You head to the left. You see light flickering from above. You see that scarring once more on the stonework below the grate, where that whatever it is was just dropped through. That the rats got into that caused them to mutate. You don't currently see anything. Just the flickering light from above. You don't hear anything. What do you wish to do? And it's about 20 feet up. I think Elira kind of had to do like, ninja back against one wall, legs on the other to like shimmy up. So
I did. I was gonna see if I could do that again, but I do also have a climbing kit, so I'm gonna try and put as I'm trying to go up, I'm gonna try and hammer the pitons in. If I can hear that the coast is clear up above. If I could do that.
you wish to attempt to hammer pitons into the stonework?
Or just use the climbing kit however I can.
Sure. I believe a climber's kit allows you to do like a flat check if you were to fail or something.
DC 5 flat check.
Okay, sure. So we'll say you're
As a
using the hook to kind of like steady yourself. Go
You
ahead
can try
and
and hook it on the grate.
that's true. Oh no, because you have to push the grate up. She noticed last time that the grate pushes upward. So go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay. Oh god, I need to remember where everything is. Fuck. Okay, +4. 19!
Yeah, easy enough.
We're dying this session. We're
with,
just rolling good. Fuck.
with the hook, you easily shimmy up you get all the way up to the grate in that single climb check. You're at the grate. You do not hear snoring. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Or a seek check, I guess, if we're using the basic action macro.
Okay. Seeks.
Yeah, we're playing Pathfinder.
Wow. Okay.
Does that go, or do I need
Not
to use a hero
15's enough.
point? Whew.
You hear kind of roughly around the same area where you heard the snoring. You hear what sounds like metal jingling, like maybe jingling keys or something. But it's stationary. It's not moving. It's like someone sitting and like manipulating something metallic. So there's definitely somebody in this room.
Okay. Does it sound like just one somebody?
Hard to tell.
Right. I'm gonna shimmy back down.
Okay.
And just sort of.
Also,
There is
give me
somebody in-
a sneak check real quick.
Oh god. Okay. Sneak. 12. I will. Can I hero point that if I need to?
Unfortunately,
No, I
can't.
can't.
It's a secret roll. Yeah.
Yep. I don't. I'm remembering how to play.
Okay. You shoot me back down.
Okay. I'm just gonna whisper to the others. There is somebody in the room. They're awake. They're awake. They're alert.
Up there, you mean? Up the grate.
In the room up above the grate, there's somebody else. With it being a big warehouse, I don't know how many other people are in the connecting rooms, if anything.
Well, one person we can deal with. And then maybe
Yes.
regroup over there and just
If
see.
The big problem, darling, is how we figure out how to push that grate open and quickly ascend up it without giving them time to prepare to stab us with swords if they're protecting something. So, any suggestions?
I'm not exactly the strong type to, pull the grate, but you have Robert. Maybe he can help move the grate and then we figure out a way to be quiet.
Well, Lyra, she's strong enough to move it. She tried to move it previously,
Okay,
and that's
so
what
it's not
woke up
just-
the guard.
No, yeah, her issue is not the grate opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her issue is she's afraid of opening
is...
it and it leads and it alerts everybody.
No. My issue is whatever's going on in this warehouse is connecting. It's obviously connected to either the smuggling ring and or whatever the fuck's going on with the other gangs that we met at. Who this enforcer guy that do you remember Dr. Eggman, the really big guy that knocked out Nadira? He was an enforcer for a gang to tell us
Yes.
to stop sniffing
God,
around.
I can't believe that actually worked. To remind me.
If this warehouse is connected somehow to them, what if there's more people like if they're using this as a hub base for the time being, like to smuggle things in and out or to test things, there's probably likely more than just this one fella in the room and more than just the fake Thaddeus. So that's at least 2 people.
Okay.
So
My issue, Yagra's issue is how do we get up quickly enough so that if they get alerted, it wouldn't matter. I just want to get up in there quickly. I don't care. Yagra looks at you and says, I truly don't care how many numbers they have. With enough speed, we can sort of dull that advantage of theirs. As long as we get up there fairly quickly, we can
This
do this.
is
Okay, I
completely.
did.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. No. Continue,
no, no, no.
continue. It's unrelated, so I would rather y'all continue on course.
Well, all I was gonna do was when we fought with the really big guy, Dr. Eggman, before, I stole his knockout stick. His sap.
Well,
I have his
Oh
sap in my
yeah, that's right.
inventory,
You
so
did.
if we are rushing it, I could just push up the grate and knock him out real quick if I could.
you could do that.
Hmm?
I can also make a rather explosive entrance. Well, option A, option B, whatever you want to do.
I mean,
Robert has the ability to jump straight 30 feet in the air. It will leave a bit of an explosive residue, and it might damage him, but his head is strong enough that it might just open the grate as we go up.
alright, here's the question. Is the guy right on top of the grate, or is he like a bit on the side?
She's hearing a
believe
jingling of
just that.
keys.
Yeah, it was. It sounded fairly close, right?
Probably like a good 15, 20 feet away. Seems like a pretty large room.
Okay. Yeah. Then, because I was
Okay.
like, if we could lure him right on top of the grate. Looking up, how many feet from the bottom, like where we are, to the
20.
grate?
20 feet.
20. So here's the thing. I can shoot a column of fire up 30 feet, but
Right.
it is only like 10 feet in diameter. So we would have to try and lure him to the grate, and I would just fry him. Well,
All
sort
right.
of. He
All
won't
right.
die, but
You're very quickly moving to burning and maiming. How about we just focus on getting up there first, and then the maiming and the burning can begin
just
later.
saying.
That's why I said I'd use the. You said you'd blow up the grate. That would probably include blowing him up as well.
All
If
right.
it's explosive and he's
Robert's
sat near
explosive
enough.
radius is not that. In fact, the explosive radius would probably hurt us more than anybody up there. It would just be a way for me to get up there quickly, and then I can.
Okay.
He can lower his grappling hook and get everybody else up.
Well,
Oh.
the problem is
I have no. Oh, what was that?
everything I do is
Tim?
destroy. So I have nothing about destruction. So pull me when you need something destroyed or burned.
Robin has her hand up.
It's about the thing that is completely unrelated to how we're gonna get up this
Oh,
this
please.
grate. Okay, is this area considered relatively dark?
Yeah, I mean, there are like really low oil lamps that cling to the walls, that, just like the city maintenance kind of maintains, that gives off some light, but for the most part, it is pretty dark. If you don't have like low light vision or dark vision, you're having a hard time seeing, but it's not impossible to see.
Purely because I remember our little shiny toy, the little obsidian lens. I just want to be looking through that thing.
Okay.
Good idea.
Is it a good chuckle or a bad chuckle, Tim?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Mm.
1 second. Are you?
Hold on a
You're.
second, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Well. Down, 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 down.
I am super sorry for interrupting you, Tim. Continue.
Oh, that's all right. You're proficient in Arcana, right? I think you're one of the only ones.
I am.
She's proficient in so many things. That's her CVS receipt.
Mm-hmm.
You look through the lens, just on a whim. Supposedly it reveals secrets, yada yada. And as you're looking through it, you notice almost like highlighted by almost like a black light, if you will, what looks to be completely imperceptible but to the naked eye. You notice that the scarring on the rock walls somehow has created perfectly natural handholds and footholds, allowing anyone to climb fairly easily, almost like a ladder, up to the grate.
Well, that's interesting. Oh.
What, darling?
Well, I will hand you the obsidian lens. It seems there seems to be a natural way to get up there, but it is quite unnatural.
Oh, look at that.
Are you
Units
proficient
to
in
snow.
Arcana?
Oh
Yager?
shit! Just handing.
I might be.
I might be.
Bitch, I might be.
Wouldn't you
I'm
like to
not,
know?
bitch. Do I need to roll or do I see
You
nothing?
do need to roll an Arcana check, yeah.
So if your proficiency, if you're hold the
Hmm.
I
whole
don't see shit.
proficiency.
Yeah.
If you're proficient, you
I looked through
don't
it.
need to roll.
It's
Right.
just dark.
Yeah, you look through it and you're like, huh. Oh, okay.
I see fucking nothing. Here you go.
All right.
Oh, can I
But I'll
try?
trust your words.
Yes.
I want to try, but it's dark and the only person without night vision in the party. Looking through
Nadira
a
is a
dark
little.
lens.
She's a little disappointed in her little deputy.
No, you do
I
not.
can't see shit.
It's like putting on sunglass lens in the dark.
Listen, it doesn't matter
What?
if I can't see through the lens. Magical things don't agree with me. But I trust you. What do you see specifically?
I describe exactly what I saw because I totally remember exactly how you worded that, Tim.
It's a ladder.
As you point them out, what you saw, you all do begin to kind of see it, even in the
I don't
darkness.
Because I'm not touching that thing.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
You're not touching the wall.
Oh no,
Tim said that as she describes it, we can see it.
Oh,
Pay
okay. I
attention.
thought fuck you. Listen, we have a couch. We have a sofa bed in the living room now. Be careful.
Yeah, no, as she points it out, you guys do begin to notice this kind of natural unnatural hand and foothold, like a ladder situation, that the scarring from that acidic liquid or whatever it is, that concoction has caused, which without that lens you probably never would have noticed it.
Yagra,
Would you look
you
at
seem
that?
to be a wonderful inventor. One day, I would like to implore you to. I'm not entirely sure how to describe it. I want you to replace one of my glasses lenses with this obsidian lens.
That should be fairly easy, darling. Keep it around. I'll do that for you. Anyway, ladies, let's head up.
You were given that on a loan from Alaric.
Do you think we give a fuck about Alaric?
That man is
Damn.
going to a long-term care facility by the end of this.
Oh,
We did leave him by saying, "Oh yes, don't worry, we'll pay your rent," and then
Yep.
we just lied about it. So the
Yep.
man is going to be out on the street, and I doubt we're ever good. Like shenanigans, we
Remember-
probably will see him again, but
Remember, everything I said to that man was a lie, so it doesn't count.
yeah, that's fair. So,
we are.
All right,
we,
so much,
are we the baddies?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's the misogynist. Fuck
That's
him.
true.
He
He
insulted my girl.
wasn't he? Wasn't he also? Didn't he say something about like orcs as well?
No, he was
No,
just
no, no,
just
He was
misogynistic.
misogynist.
He was just
Yeah.
misogynist.
He only talked to me.
He was
Trust
an,
me, one of
he
his
was an
virtues.
equal opportunity misogynist.
Yeah, one of his virtues is he is not racist.
That's what's on his character sheet. Not racist. Hello, misogynist.
Yagra says, "All right. Well, our vanguard shall go first. Robert, begin climbing the handholds, please. Push the grate once you're up there.
He
We have to be
nods.
right behind him as he goes.
He hasn't been saying anything because he can only yell. So
Yeah,
Oh.
we are
You can only yell.
He is in
Yeah.
stealth mode.
He
Put him
begins
in
to
silence.
he begins to climb, and because of the lens, because you found the hidden handhold and footholds, no checks required for anyone. He easily begins to climb
Yay.
up, and he
I'm
just
right behind him.
the second he gets up to the grate, he just pushes it. Ging, shkroov. It kind of like falls over, and immediately you just hear a from inside as someone is startled. You see Robert kind of
I get up right behind.
yeah, Robert quickly pulls himself up at the ready. You pull yourself up, and you immediately see what looks to be a young man in kind of like disheveled clothing, brownish kind of mussed hair, a little bit of like a very like patchy 5 o'clock shadow across his face, and you notice he's currently chained by hand and foot to the floor, and he's just kind of sat on a chair.
Human? Human?
Human, yeah.
I look at him immediately. Yagra goes, "Are you Liam?"
Who's asking?
Are we?
Yagra Dantian, darling. I'm here to rescue you.
I don't know
If it
you.
is Liam.
Well, what's her name? Girls, who was looking for Liam again? I say down the
this-
crate.
Wait.
His sister,
his
who we definitely
sister's
know.
name?
Marla,
Yes,
Marla
wait,
Shore.
Marla.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Nadira. Marla was looking for you.
I did not say that, but
I
I
would say
said
it was you.
Marla, Breton woman. Yeah.
You see his eyes kind of goes wide, and he just goes, "Oh, all right. Well, you need to keep your voice down. There are other people here. They have me locked in here for Well, I'm not really sure why they have me locked in here. And this
Oh, yes.
is who you're talking
What
to.
exactly?
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's adorable. Look at him.
What exactly is going on? Thaddeus was a bit weird when we saw him at the door.
That's not Thaddeus.
That's
Ooh,
what we thought.
well,
Told you.
confirmation.
At this point, you all just hear, "Liam, darling, who are you speaking to?" Through the door that exits this room. You hear a voice through the door.
I put a finger to my lips.
There's quite a ruckus in there. Who... Has the alchemist returned?
The alchemist.
You hear Liam just go, "Yep. He came up through the grate for some reason. And he's gonna roll a deception check, which he's not good at.
Oh boy.
But he's
Oh.
so cute. Look at him.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Beat that.
So all your roles are supposed to be open now?
Yeah, I don't care. The names and shit are hidden. It doesn't matter. And she just goes, "Huh. Alchemist, what are you doing? Why are you coming through the grate?"
Holy fuck.
Do we know?
What alchemist did she they be talking
Yeah.
about?
Do we
I don't
know?
know. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Was the old
You're-
lady the
You're
one who gave us...
assuming whoever created the green substance that the rats got into.
Yeah.
Okay, so not the old lady who gave us the weird vibes.
No.
No.
She wasn't an alchemist. What was she? Forgot.
She was like a mob boss or something.
She
No,
was a prom. That's what she was.
We never went to an alchemist.
No,
Or
you
did we?
haven't. You have not.
No,
No.
we've not been to an alchemist yet.
That old
The old-
Dunmer lady was just kind of a fucking weirdo.
The fucking dockhand.
So,
The what's
Orina
that name?
Valor, an alchemist over at the Crimson Oasis.
Yes, the dockhand mentioned her name to Yagra, and she said she was an
Yes.
alchemist, and he said that Liam had spoken to her, right?
All I have is
I've mentioned several alchemists up to this point.
Yeah.
That's
The lady we talked to, the elderly lady, was Esme Thornton.
Esme
and she
Thornton.
was-
Yeah,
Yeah, and she was
she was a hard
bad.
ass.
Can I whisper to Lyra, saying like, maybe we should start trying to get Liam out of shackles. This is gonna blow up in our face. I just know it.
Yeah. Can I try and start making
I'll
lockpicks?
just respond like, I've had a bit of an accident with an experiment, so I don't sound the same anymore.
With your
Ooh.
wonderful deception. Yeah, that's gonna
Go ahead
go
and give me a
well.
lie check, please.
You got it,
That's gonna
sweetie.
go super well because you're so good at this.
I have a +4
Can
deception,
I-
so fuck you.
Mm.
Lyra, give me a stealth check.
Stealth?
Oh my god.
Okay. Stealth. Hold on.
Little hand.
Yes.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, you very quietly approach Liam's. He is manacled and shackled at the ankles to the floor, like they're like bolted into the floor, and he's just sat at a chair.
Can I can I try and pick the lock?
Ooh.
Inspect the lock?
Fucking bitch.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a thievery check as you begin to check it out. You just hear her go,
Okay.
That is so odd, alchemist. You sound so much different.
Can I draw my weapon?
Can I open my gate?
Who were
Oh my god, no.
Who? You are still in this room, by the way. You have not seen this person.
No.
No.
She is speaking to you through a door. And who are the people you brought with you? I heard several voices.
Hmm.
Assistance.
He's killing himself, Chief.
I don't believe you.
I smell the caustic acid. Sorry.
And I don't wish to make a mess of this fine warehouse. So how about you all just kindly step out of there and we can have a chat face to face.
So first of all, this doesn't sound at all like illusionary Thaddeus, or maybe it is the Thaddeus we spoke to, but just not, with no illusion or
Correct.
whatever. I sort of look at the girls and go, and just shrug. I'll follow their lead. I'll follow y'all's lead at this point.
Lyra's face down in the lock trying to pick it.
Yeah,
I'm not looking at anybody.
With a 21, in 60 seconds, you're able to unlock all 4 locks easy enough.
I'll follow. I'll take the lead. I'll just toss my hair a little bit to prepare.
All right.
All right, well, come out now. Come out.
You can drop that act. That's all right.
You can drop that act. All right, fuck.
I'm assuming someone is letting our dear Liam out of his shackles, so whoever that is, I assume you'll have no issue unlocking the door out of that room as well.
I say it's locked with
Question.
yeah, no.
I have a question. The door they're speaking through, it doesn't seem to be, there's no grate, there's no bars or anything?
No. It's a
so
dense,
they can't see us at all?
They can't, no. It's a dense, reinforced door. You get the sense that this is like the office of this warehouse, where normally... wood and metal.
Okay.
Where normally,
how
the safe
hard-
would be in this room.
How hard would Robert have to kick the door to kick it onto this person?
You get the sense they've already walked away.
Oh.
Well, 2 things.
Mhm.
One, if we go through the door, we probably need to check if it's trapped. Second thing, why are we even listening to this lady? We could just go back to the hole we came from.
I was gonna say, she doesn't have the key. She needs us to unlock it. She's just guarding the door. She doesn't have
I
the
need you
key.
to
We can just
understand.
go back down the sewer.
I need you to understand what Yagler looked at you and said, I'll follow your lead. She was expecting you to do something to give us an idea. So Yagler Yano's is
Lyra's just pointing back down to the grate, going, "Free, go!" In between the shackles that are now on the floor and everything that's now free. I'm just pointing back
we'll
down to
come
the
out
grate.
any second now. I just
But
point to the
also-
grate.
Also, don't we want to uncover whatever's going on because it's connected to the illusion thing?
We can come back when they're not expecting us.
I think they will be expecting someone now that they know someone is coming here to rescue Liam.
There are other ways. There were other ways into the thing, into the warehouse.
One job at a time. Let's get the boy out of here first.
Yeah, so that they can pick him up again and kill him. Sure, let's go. Get him out. Where? Where will be safe for this boy?
Robert, pick him up with your arms and let's jump down the hole.
As Robert just quickly picks him up.
It's fine, don't worry. He's just... Ooh, don't ride on his back.
No,
You're
he's
not gonna
being
like
picked
it.
up bridal style.
Right,
Relax.
okay, so... No, don't...
Robert has already disappeared back into the hole.
He's made of...
Since Robert's jumping down,
Alright,
give me
we're
an
opening the
athletics.
door.
Give me an athletics check for Robert.
Who munching?
Oh,
What you eating?
He might take some damage.
He's definitely gonna
No.
take some damage.
I'm eating
He's
up
gonna-
some cheeses.
Only 2 points of damage.
You hear a little bit of a on his
Yeah.
legs as he goes down.
Oh,
Ooh, I'll repair that later. Come on, ladies. And then when we climb down there, I start climbing down the handholds.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys begin to climb back down into the sewers.
I'll wait till everyone else. I'll be the last one down. 'Cause I'm like, my eye is trained on that door.
Give me a seek check.
Ooh, a seek. A seek you want? Hey, I'm proficient in that. I forgot what I'm proficient in. Ew, is this a secret role?
It is.
Damn, alright.
Okay. You're the last one down. You climb down after everyone else. You all return to the stinky, kind of humid sewer. Liam just goes, can you put me down now?
Oh yes, you can walk. Yes,
Yeah.
you're not previously injured.
No, I've not been injured. I mean, I'm
Liam,
a little scuffed up, but yes.
why does an alchemist visit you?
He
yes,
doesn't,
that's
he
a long
doesn't
list of
visit
questions.
me. I was just locked in his office.
Why?
Oh.
I don't know. They took me captive. I
Question
delivered
number one,
something and
who-
they didn't let me leave.
I think question number one should be, who are those people?
Yeah, who are those people? Like, we understand that you were trying to get into, some sort of business.
Shady,
Shady, which, you have to be
Smuggling type.
careful. And then you probably stumble into this and they capture you for some reason. We figured out that the guy in the warehouse is not Thaddeus because we took a job to investigate his place and he said, oh, someone else took it, which was shady and we didn't believe it.
Kind of suspicious.
So we're here to help. If there's anything you heard, anything that came through that door that they shackled, or any conversation that you might have had before that, don't be afraid to tell us. We are going to go to the bottom of this. Do you know a big man? And I'll describe the guy that we kind of,
Kind of looks like a walking egg.
He did not look like a walking egg.
I'm sorry, he's Eggman now.
Did he look like a walking egg? Hang
He
on.
was bald.
One of your descriptions was Eggman, I think.
Yeah,
I
he was
remember.
bald.
Oh, he actually did. Yeah, I'm looking at his art. He looks like a fucking walking egg, actually. Holy fuck, that's incredible.
Like that Breton story, Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
yeah, and I'll describe him to Liam.
Liam just kind of shakes his head and he's like, "No, I've never heard of anyone like that. They didn't really talk much. I know the alchemist what he's working on is like a I don't know. It's like a battle serum or
Yes,
something.
I assume that's the thing that made the big rats.
That's the thing I smuggled from my job at the dock, was some sort of crystalline reagent from elsewhere. So
Not from here, from elsewhere.
yes,
Uh,
that's
Great joke. Everyone says that one.
it's a classic. Um, no, yes, it came in and immediately the watch, the guard were already on in full force. They were really searching the ships and whatnot, and so I had been asked to pick it up and move it on, and I delivered
By
it.
who specifically? Is there a name of this organization that you work for?
I don't know, but I
I'm
think
oh, my bad.
they might have ties to the Thieves Guild.
Oh, lovely.
I would love to sense motive of him because he kept on saying that he doesn't know who took him or why, rather.
Okay,
So everything that he said, I'm looking for if he had, if he looks like he has signs of omitting information or just straight up lying.
we got it.
Yeah, that is a sense motive roll. Bing, 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 bonk.
Hey.
With the 3.
Ooh.
I'm noticing a theme. By the way, because you guys got that without fighting, I'm gonna give you a hero point. Most of the
Yeah.
checks we roll are secret, so I'm just gonna let you guys use hero points on any roll. From here on out. 23.
Nice.
He's omitting something. He's omitting information for sure. He's not a good liar at all. Like he doesn't do this. He's a boy from the docks.
I'm looking
Alright.
at Nadira because I've been with her and just like silently trying to see if she wants help to try and convince him.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at you. I'm like, he's lying. I need someone to
What? No,
intimidate him a little bit.
I'm not
I'll approach
lying.
him. I'll approach it.
Well,
It's
tell
fine.
us the whole truth then.
Right. So here's the thing, Liam. I understand that this is probably not what you signed up for. I think what you wanted was a way to get some money, maybe help your sister, maybe help your family because it's just the two of you, right? So you wanted to feel useful, and this was an easy way for you to do it. And now, if you don't cooperate with us, we cannot help you because the way that they were shackling you is not normal. And you have to agree with me, it's not normal to keep someone shackled, ankles, and manacled.
Well,
So
I'd assumed they were just holding me until the job was done.
I think you're inadvertently into more shit than you expected. And we are here to clean up the shit so you can live. So whatever you have and that you're hiding, I can assure to you it will not leave the sewer unless there's no, we can take a look to see if anyone is listening to. And we will do our best to protect you and your sister. We made a promise to her that we will find you and we will find you alive. So we can't do this without what and without your help. Everything is falling.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, if I can get my mouse that fell almost to the balcony. I see what you mean now, though, that we need like 2 things. Okay. And I accidentally left. Okay. It's because I have.
You need a bigger that.
Yeah, I need a bigger this, and then my okay.
George's hand was
Can
up
I
earlier.
Yeah.
give aid for to help with that persuasion check? Because I just want to pop over Evan's shoulder and just say, your sister posted a job board, a notice on the job board to help find you. Whatever reason these people are holding you for, she's looking for answers to try and get you back. You don't want to put your sister in danger with this. Tell us the truth and we can help. Tell us everything.
So what was the check that you named?
Really quickly, Lyra, give me a request check. Or, diplomacy, fucking, yeah, diplomacy, sorry.
Yeah. So I would have
Diplomacy? Okay.
diplomacy.
Yeah. And if she succeeds, you'll get a
I get
+1.
+1. Ooh, here we go.
Okay, well,
Eh,
that was worth a shot.
I tried.
You did. He just kind of looks down at the ground, runs a hand through his hair, and just says, the only thing I wasn't upfront about was the person who approached me about this job hired me. It was Miss Thornton, Esme.
Hmm. We had a brief meeting with her too. Tough one.
She knew that I needed some money. She knew that I wanted to get out of being a dark hand, and she tried to help.
And you were young enough and
Is
pardon.
the Dark
I don't.
Hand the Thieves Guild? I'm so sorry, Leah. I am so sorry.
No, that's
Like,
fine.
what the fuck is the Dark Hand?
He said dock hand.
Doc.
Doc.
Hand.
My bad. Hi. Never mind. Ignore me.
Incredible.
And that is not detrimental or meant as any insult, but naive enough to accept anything. And now I think you are in the middle of something big, and we are going to get through this, and we are going to get through the bottom of it. You don't remember anything else that you might have heard at whatever at the job warehouse from the woman. Who was the woman behind the door?
She was, they just kept calling her a trickster. She's the one who opened the door and spoke with, I'm assuming, one of you as Thaddeus Greaves. She's a magical, a
Is
mage.
Thaddeus dead?
No, he hasn't been back to the warehouse since, I'm assuming, he put up the writ.
Oh, they probably keep
All
him on
right, so
tempo
they're
too.
well. Oh, there's just opportunists taking his leave of absence to construct a facade
But why would he put a note and then disappear?
because he thinks it's haunted.
Doesn't
Because
matter.
perhaps this trickster, whoever she is, has used some sort of illusion magic to make it seem like ghosts, to drive
It's
them away on
possible.
purpose, so they have a
It's
base of operations without it being disturbed.
Also, his last name is Greaves. I've been saying Graves. Thaddeus Greaves.
Greaves, yeah.
well,
Anyway, thank
regardless,
you, Liam.
we have to get Liam to safety.
Well,
Just as a reminder, by the way, the specific writ for the warehouse haunting, the description was strange noises and eerie lights emanate from the warehouse at night. It was described as an unused warehouse. Thaddeus and his workers refuse to enter, fearing it's haunted. He wants the source investigated and dealt with.
So I'm right.
so now the priority is getting Liam to safety and keeping him safe because we made him a promise that he would be safe. And I would hate to break it. So
So why? Question: why exactly did they keep you arrested once you delivered the thing they needed? Why keep you alive?
ooh, what is that?
Those are rats. Um, he just kind of shrugs and just says, I don't know. I mean, if they are associated with the Thieves Guild, they don't necessarily just murder people without cause. So,
Well, it varies from region to region. Well, regardless,
Can I look at
I
him with the obsidian lens?
is he real?
yeah.
Is he real?
You look at him through the obsidian lens, and nothing sticks out at you.
You get away with it this time.
Have you? You say you said that you haven't heard more than you would say you said, but um,
She didn't interact with me. Just I was locked in the room that the alchemist worked in. He worked in the room while I was still chained to the chair, and he didn't really say much to me either. He just kind of
And who
hummed to himself.
did he never said anything that might indicate who he is?
No, he was fully covered head to toe in like this leather. It's almost like butcher's garb.
And the
Um,
and the voice at the door, no indication as to who that is at all.
no, she never interacted with me. Anytime it was time for me to eat, she would have one of the other people come in and give me food.
And so here's what I'm
Oh.
thinking about. Remember when, way back then when we got here, there was an item that is said to warp illusion and artificially boast a mastery of illusion, which this woman used to personify Tadia. So she must know illusion magic. Um, so did
You
you
do, yeah,
see?
you do know right now illusion magic is like a base boosted. You do know that. You've seen it
Yeah.
firsthand when you fought the
Yes,
the
and I have it
creatures.
on my notes. I don't know who said it, but they told the
Got a
story that
buff.
200 years ago that a mage attempted to
Alark gave you that info.
Alark, Alark, yeah. So it was a dangerous outmer from the Somerset that wished to warp reality and almost succeeded, but was killed at the last moment. He left a mark. Dozen people that fought him were dead in the next 5 years. The item is said to warp illusion, artificially bolster mastery of illusion. It's a jagged crystal of, I don't know if it's a reality or frailty, but I think it's reality. Only a true magic master of magic can use it without going crazy. That's what I have on that.
Yeah.
And we have a woman who is good at illusion magic.
Okay.
So
Georgia, you can have another hero point because
yeah,
yep, that's
yeah,
exactly what was gonna happen.
yeah.
Know
What's
if
gonna happen?
Lyra is would Lyra be intelligent enough to make that connection?
Oh, I don't care. I'm giving it to you out of character.
It's you, not
yeah.
Lyra.
Okay.
It's you, the player.
Okay.
Because you
doing
you nailed
something
it. That's
cool.
exactly why they were holding him
Yeah.
there.
Mhm. Chain
Did
hand
you
and
see
feet.
any? Sorry, go.
No. I'm just. I feel so sorry for him. It's so sad.
Did you see anything weird on the trick? Oh, you didn't see the trickster, or did
No.
Was
you?
he,
No, he
the
didn't.
alchemist? Was he experimenting on rats, other animals, or anything while you were there?
No, yes, he would use some rations to lure them beneath the grate, and then he would dump the serum, I guess, the weird liquid stuff, um, down the grate, and they would consume it. I don't
Yeah,
know
and they
what
would
he ever
become.
got out of that, but
We can tell you right now what he got out of that. Major killer rats.
oh,
Giant killer rats.
Just experimentation for the sake of progress.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't call this progress, but that's me.
worse than skeevers.
Worse than
Worse
skeevers.
than skeevers,
Oh,
They were 5
and they
foot.
probably don't even taste half as good.
So here's the thing. We found a human body, and we were hoping it was new, because it was not recognized, and we had been eaten by the super rats. Crazy.
I bet it was the man that the trickster sent down there to recover
know.
the rat bodies.
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah.
he's dead.
Yeah, there's,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure they probably know that.
Probably when he didn't come back.
I'll be honest. If let's think logically here. If they were keeping him alive, Liam here, they were intending to use him for something. So either they might get another Liam, or they're gonna come in after him. So here's the thing: it might be best to just lure them out, wait for them to come, well, and then we get them.
So we stay with Liam and his sister, and we wait for them to get there. But what if they get someone else, and then we miss our chance?
You see, this is the problem. There's always a what if.
Have you guys been walking
I
through the sewer this whole time, by the way?
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Okay. You would have
I
returned
would.
to the Stone Brew Tavern at this point.
Yeah, we're in the basement before we go up. I
Yeah.
would like, personally, my solution to this is storm the warehouse, arrest them all, give them to the guards, and forget about this whole situation.
Burn everything to the ground. I like that.
Well, no, arson. arson on an individual basis, not on a building basis. You
Right.
understand?
But you do understand that all they can do is fire, and if there's
I
wood,
understand, darling. If you kill some of them in combat with your fire, that's just self-defense.
what
That's
if
just justice.
what if it goes on a crate and then the crate catches on fire
All
and
right,
then the
now
warehouse
we're
catches on?
too many what ifs. I'm going to get coffee. BRB, and I go up the stairs.
BRB is Orzamer.
Sorry,
Slang.
I get to Slay Girl, and I say BRB.
I get to Slay Girl.
She would have sent me right back.
Oh, I have to live with this.
Jesus.
I get too girly pop, and I can't. I just can't.
Once you girly pop, you can't stop.
You girly pop
can't-
too close to the sun, and
Mhm.
Shh.
you get lost in the pink sauce.
I will say, I believe Yagra is serving cunt pretty much all the time. So
All the time.
Jesus Christ.
With that metal hand, of course she is.
So, yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry.
No, no,
I
go-
am of the same mindset that they might retaliate against Liam's sister, so we might want to hide out at Liam's place to ensure that his sister will not be, snagged.
Right.
Can we start making our way through?
Am I gonna
Run away.
Oh, I've missed this. Could we start making our way down through to the sister's house?
Yeah,
Right, I
easy
wanna
enough.
check on
Down by the
Greta
docks.
first.
Okay.
I want to check on Greta first before we leave the tavern. See if she's okay.
Yeah, you see there's a couple of patrons. You can smell the her coal, not coal, her wood burning stove from the kitchen is fired up, and it smells like there's some like meat pies cooking. And you see she's at the bar, currently pouring some ale into a wooden tankard for one of the patrons. And
I'm
she
gonna go-
she smiles at all of you, but gives you a quizzical look at the same time as you come up from the sewers.
I'll go talk. I will go next to her, give her like a kiss on the cheek that a son will give a mom.
Okay.
And say, "Don't worry, we remember the mess that we got here. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. So, if by any chance you don't hear from us in like a day or two, send help, I suppose, guards, whatever. But I think we'll be fine."
Also, Greta, darling, you might want to get a bar across that door and lock it, the basement door, just in case. And I look to everyone. We were followed.
Well, there are. If you remember, you had to unlock like several locks to open it originally because
Yeah.
she had barred it extra securely
Yeah.
because of the rats.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but Yaga would just say, put those back on. Like, oh my god.
Oh, all
Just
right.
make sure.
I'll do it right away. What do you mean if I don't hear from you? Are you in some sort of trouble?
Not really, but also yes. Not direct trouble,
That's too
but
loud for Curtis.
we might have stumbled upon things that people didn't want anyone to stumble upon. So
Yes. You know the life of adventurers, always sticking our noses in things that don't concern us.
what she said, and I would not want you to get involved. You have been nothing but good, and I think you deserve the truth, and I think you deserve a lot, actually. So just keep yourself safe, all right?
I will,
Please.
and you all do the same. And don't
We'll do our
forget
best.
that you have rooms here if you need them.
You're welcome. Well, probably not today. We're probably going to spend the night out.
All right.
But give us 1-2 days. Not today. From today on. If you don't hear, and patrons say things, they might say rumors if we don't come back or if I can't check on. And I don't know, send for enforcement, help, whatever. And Yeah, I think your bar will be fine if we're not here. So,
I would certainly hope so.
yeah. But you might want to invest on some guards, just in case. Anyway,
I'll
I'll
see what
give
I can
her
do.
a half hug and then leave.
The rest of you leave as well.
Well, I'm waiting for my coffee.
Oh, you were presented a hot, steamy cup of coffee.
Mmm. Red Guard. Very strong. And then we leave. I'm trying to remember. What was the girl I went googly eyes for? What was her name?
I have her
Ayla
name.
Rakim?
Yeah, no,
No, day one,
the
session
painter.
1 on the boat, the painter.
Zamira. Lady
Zamira?
Zamira. Naji.
Naji, yes.
Please, can somebody, for the love of God,
Najira.
pin
Oh.
the spouse message?
What? I thought it was a
You
male front.
She's gone, dude. What are you trying to say?
I wrote something on the TTG general because Georgia was like, we met this woman 2 business days ago and she's already a party mom. I was like, I adopted her right at the day we mail frauded her.
Oh, Jesus. The fucking mail fraud.
Yeah, it's Naji, but her name is Lady Zamira.
Oh,
That's what I have
Correct.
here. Yeah, so that's and she isn't like in the council or something. She's
Yep.
important.
I have a question.
I love
Mhm.
I have a
having them.
suggestion. We have a friend in a high place. Should we
Mm.
inform them of the things we find as we...
Are you sure you
I
just
would
don't want to see
say
her again?
so.
That is neither here nor there.
Mm.
It can be a happy coincidence because if somebody's making whatever soldier things to try and give to humans, and I point to Liam as an experiment, you've
Maybe-
tried working it on rats first and then to people. Sorry, I hate to say it, but I think that's why they kept you. Somebody who wouldn't be missed, unfortunately, but they were wrong because we found you.
But
I
I
was
would be
coming to
missed.
that conclusion. Well, you've been missed by someone they
But-
deem unimportant.
Oh.
So,
Which is why we're trying to get you and your sister both somewhere safe. For whatever reason, he's trying to make some sort of alchemical soldiers. She would need to know, and if this woman is called the Trickster, if she has some sort of high level illusion magic or something similar, that could also be connected to the centipedes.
Well, I don't think that's her name. That's just what they called her. They called her a trickster. I'm not sure if that's a title or what.
Yeah, like
could be a
everyone's a trickster.
code name.
We've all been tricksters
name?
in our day.
you got it. Some of
But
us
should
more
we
than others,
inform the
right?
powers that be? Yes or no?
I
I
don't
would vote
think we-
yes.
but I don't think we have enough evidence. We can vote.
Is
We
anyone
can
trained in
tell-
society?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Let me double check.
If you're trained
She
in
has a-
society,
a-
roll it.
She's a
Okay.
CVS receipt. That's her CVS receipt.
I'm
She's
just so
trained in
smart,
everything.
you guys. Is that enough? Can I use a hero point? I'm gonna use it.
That's
Is
enough.
that enough?
That's good. You guys are level 1. DC's
Somebody
not
chill
that
the
high.
fuck out.
We're still
Level 1.
level
Level 1.
one.
Level 1.
with that society check, Nadira, if these people are connected in any way with the Thieves Guild, the Merchants Guild, who basically run Abba's Landing despite there being a governor, probably the last people you want to inform that you know you're on to the Thieves Guild.
Yep.
All right, Yagra. Not a great idea, at least at the moment.
Well, alright. Let's go get his sister then. And she pouts. Yagra pouts.
Oh, you're gonna have an opportunity to see your girlfriend soon enough.
You're throwing a lot of words around, darling.
I mean, I'm calling as I see it.
You
I mean,
Do you want me to talk to her for you?
listen.
I will.
The four of you are my girlfriends. Girls that are my friends.
Yep.
That's a
That's not
very
what I mean, though.
strong title you're giving me right now, Yagra, but alright.
But I don't think anyone is a girlfriend.
No, but you want her to be.
We met like 2 days ago on a boat,
Am I
and then we
lying?
got attacked by a dragon.
Yes. And then she was very beautiful and very charming, and for the first
You
time,
paint.
maybe
Listen,
ever. What?
how would you feel about some boy toy coming at you, and the first thing he does is paint you?
I would have taken him to a room by now.
Well, you're much more forward than I am,
You,
darling.
you see Liam blush heavily, like, what the fuck?
Sorry, how old are
Oh,
you?
that's right, because Liam is an artist too.
How old are you?
You remember, Liam, Marla showed you some of his drawings, which they were really fucking good.
Yes, they were really
Yeah.
He kind of like takes a moment to like look away and let the flush kind of leave his cheeks and just goes, I'm 19.
okay.
Far too young for you.
I mean, I'm not. Anyway, it's not you. So listen, if you want it to be you, we can talk later. But what I mean is,
No.
great. So it is all settled. Had to get that out of the way. Our friend here has a crush on an artist, which is not you.
Why are you airing out my dirty laundry?
Because it's fun, and I don't have any at the moment. Anyway, I'm sorry I've made you blush. It's
I
kind
need
of
to
cute, though.
install some sort of silence resonance field on Robert, just so I can get everyone to shut up for a second.
You would miss us, and especially me if you weren't around. We only met for like 2 days, but I know you would miss me already. Anyway,
We need to get out of this city. It's driving us insane.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, I want to see the sand dunes.
now you've seen Nadir as a saint. She has to go straight to the whatever sainthood it is in Tamriel.
So what about this? Let's go see his sister. This is as we're walking because we're still
Yeah.
going to the sister, but we haven't decided the after. So Yager will say, let's go see the sister. Let's take her as well under our protection, under our sphere of protection, and then we tackle the other jobs and see if there's other connections.
And how I'll pull Yagra to the side. How are we gonna make sure he's safe?
He can stand by Robert. So can she.
And Robert alone will deal with this trickster or the magic
It's
user.
alone. Are we going somewhere?
You said you wanted to tackle the jobs. What?
They can
We're
come with
taking
us.
them on the job
silly.
with us.
Oh, right. Oh, ooh. Okay.
This way, if any of these other jobs connect to these ne'er-do-wells, we can tackle their plans while keeping away the person they were probably going to do experiments on.
And we're gonna take 2 civilians, 2 not peasants. How do you call it? 2
Commoners.
commoners with us.
Peasant is rude, darling.
No, yeah.
I mean, I can fight.
He can fight.
You can fight?
Yeah.
Really?
He pulls out a dagger from inside his jacket.
Ooh.
Give us some flips.
Yeah. And I'll look at Lyra.
He's gonna attempt to. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Lyra for
I was gonna say, can I pull out my own dagger and just like try and
Just
disarm
judge him?
him very, very quickly? Just
Just judge his skills.
yeah, just really, really, really quick. I pull out the baby training dagger.
What are you
It's a
trying
butter
to
knife.
do?
Either disarm him of his own like dagger, or just try and see how quick I could theoretically get to him
In a fight.
She's trying to gauge
in a
his
fight.
reflexes,
Yeah,
his
I'm trying to
skills.
gauge his reflex. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, my brain's not working.
Amazing.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a disarm check.
Disarm. Okay.
Not that arm.
No.
I will pass. What do I have here? Nothing. Unfortunately, you're lucky. Because I'm not going to toss my Xbox controller.
If you
at
hear
your
a
head.
bonk noise and then another falling noise, that's me getting knocked out by Leia.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, a 19. We are doomed. She's rolling too well.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
That's it. Campaign over.
It's the luck from the last 69 days that I haven't used. So it's all coming out right now.
I have to
And,
get.
and
like,
it'll equalize later. It's fine.
We found her lucky number.
if she keeps on,
69?
she only rolls on 69
Yeah.
days.
Nice.
Every 69 session.
days.
It's a success, not a critical success, so you don't knock it out of his hand. But you do kind of like test his metal a bit and try and figure out if he is easily disarmed. And you're impressed to see that he is, for the most part, hanging in there.
What's the verdict?
Not bad.
Oh, all right. Well, what about your
Alright.
sister?
Well, Adam. Well, yeah. Can you sister fight?
Probably not. No.
Well, one person to guard is much easier for Robert and the rest of us than two. And he can help in the guarding of his sister while she's with us.
Right.
That is if the sister even wants to come. We can ask her when
That
we
is
get
true.
there.
I'll walk a little towards Yagra, put my hand around her shoulder, and I think I'm smaller than her. Wait.
Oh no, that shoulder around my arm around my shoulders. I feel like you're going to talk to me.
I am. What do I explain when I open my gate and they see what they see?
Say that you are a fairly talented destruction mage
Mm-hmm.
with the ability to conjure, as many mages can conjure. It is not truly that insane. What is insane is when you get down to the details of your abilities.
Right.
Just say you have a proclivity for fire. Most Dunmer do.
Yep. Cool. That works. I mean, I didn't put the height. I didn't put my height anywhere. The hell? Oh, 6 feet. Yeah. So I'm not taller than you. You're not taller than me because you're not super tall.
I'm 5'5".
Yeah. So you're smaller.
I'm a girly.
You're girly. Okay. Yeah. I'll pat her shoulder and say, all right. So sure, let's go. Get your sister. Probably sleep. I don't know if it's late though, because 69 days. Is it morning? Is it evening? What time is it?
It's 9:40 a.m.
Oh.
I'm just going off the clock.
I believe that's correct, but also I'm not sure.
Well, how long did it theoretically
Listen,
take to...
one of the first things we did was go
It is
down into that
9:47 a.m. That is correct.
Literally, we long rested after beating Eggman. We long rested at the tavern and then went into the sewer. That was the first thing we did.
Yeah.
And then everything that led to here. So it probably is like 9:40, 10, around there.
Well, not sleep then. We can go to your sister. You're 9 too.
What do you
Explain
mean
this
sleep?
first.
You look fine.
I'm just tired, consistently and always.
Oof, felt that.
Do you need tea with melatonin? I can get it for
What
you.
is that? Is that an herb or something?
It's an herbal tea, yes.
Yeah.
Put some chamomile on there.
You see that you have reached the docks. You pass by the outer buildings, one of which you remember is Esme Thornton's office. Following the main thoroughfare, you reach one of the long docks where you can see Marla Shore's home built up on stilts at the end of it. Very plain, very rustic, and probably cheaply put together. Climbing the stairs, you can smell the scent of like tea brewing from the interior as the windows are open overlooking the ocean. Liam just kind of walks straight past all of you and opens the door. And he just goes, "I'm home." And you see Marlo kind of turns with her eyes wide, seeing all of you in the doorway and Liam standing in the kind of the living room area.
We found him.
Without a word, she just rushes and gives him a hug. Ugh. Alright, not in front of guests. Jeez.
Let her dote on you. She was worried. At least you have someone that wants to hug you if you stay away for too long.
Look, I'm unscathed. Nothing happened. It's alright.
Yeah, we got there in time, but situation is a bit dangerous, Marla.
What do you mean? What's... You rescued
Your brother, as they say in Colovia, is in deep shit.
Is that how they say in Colovia?
They say it with a bit more gruff in the voice than I have. But yes,
I also heard that in the Imperial City.
And I roll an anthropology lore to see if that's correct.
Do you have anthropology lore?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll it. Roll recall knowledge. It'll roll everything.
Oh, my bad. I just...
Oh my god.
That works
You
too.
have so many useful skills, and
24?
I just have lore skills.
Yeah, dude.
I've just got rope.
The fucking needs in Colovia, they be talking some crazy bullshit, dog.
Colovia, the land of Riemann Cyrodiil, the land of Sancretor, the warriors of Colovia. Of course they say shit like deep shit. Come
absolutely.
Nadira's just nods.
She's like, yeah, that checks out.
That checks out.
She's like, yeah, they are uncouth enough. Yeah.
They aren't. They're like Colovians are like
Americans.
The half between like the Nebanian Imperials, who are the more like Roman, and the Nords. There's like an in between of both of them. It's great. Anyway, Yager sits. Yager looks at Marla. Would you like the long explanation or the short explanation?
I guess the long one, if there's danger.
Liam, would you like to say it? I mean, you are the one in the shit.
Sure. And he relays all the information to Marla. Over the course of, a few minutes. And she just kind of nods.
Which is why we think it'd be safe if you were to come with us.
I don't think that's necessary.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I might have someone who could help us out.
And what? Get out of the city?
Well,
no, just to keep an eye on us.
Someone that can protect you in case you get attacked?
Wait, you're talking at the same time, guys.
Sorry,
look, it's my fault. I was just going to say, like, as long as it's not the same lady that hired Liam, you should be okay.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
She did feel bad when Liam went missing, so...
I wouldn't trust her.
I wouldn't trust that.
I would cut all contact, honestly. If the person you're going to can protect you, then I say by all means, go ahead.
May I ask who?
Miss Thornton.
No.
Well, I will be honest with you, darling. She did threaten us.
Did he threaten us?
She's threatened all kinds of people. She's never threatened us, though.
She was the one that sent Liam to this job. And she
because he asked her to. Right,
I
Liam?
guess that's true.
And he kind of sheepishly nods. Even against my wishes, he asked her to.
Well, I look to the group. Esme could just be a messenger. She might not be
She was more
aware.
than just a messenger. She was connected to everyone that got into that warehouse. Remember the big guy, the alchemist, everyone. And she also seems to be testing
You
us for some reason.
I'm not exactly sure how the Thieves Guild works, but maybe she's not even a part of that operation.
you called her
Just
Miss
knows about it.
Thornton. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
You seem to know Miss Thornton. Do you know Miss Thornton fairly well? If you know to ask her to go to help.
Most dock hands around here, if they need extra work, extra coin, they know to go to Miss Thornton. That's an unspoken truth.
Look,
If
you both are grown adults. My bad. You continue talking, Lyra.
No, I'm sorry. Go.
No, I was just about to say they're grown adults. We did our part.
I mean, I agree.
I don't like that they're going to her, but if they truly feel like they can be safer with her,
Who are we to judge?
we cannot really save everybody.
People
We
can take
only-
care of themselves. I just hope she doesn't get him in another job that fucking puts him in a cell. Well, or an office cell, whatever.
I appreciate you offering to watch over the both of us, though. That is very kind.
It probably would have honestly just gotten you into more danger, so this might actually be the better outcome.
And Esmond knows about us. She's testing us. I'm not sure if it's not actually a good idea for us to go in with them.
You want to go back to the woman who said something about be careful, if don't touch giants or giants will kill you, something, whatever in Oblivion she said.
But didn't she also, like, this above table, because I don't have the details on my notes and I was trying to find on the recap. Didn't she say something that she was examining us, like, analyzing us to see if we were good enough or something? That's kind of like the sense that I got, and it's not on my notes.
I don't think
And
she
it's
said that. I think that just might have been a feeling,
That's a vibe.
a vibe.
Okay.
More than a feeling.
Which is good enough.
But Marla does go, in any case, and she kind of goes over to a dresser, pulls open a drawer and pulls out this little silver locket, and a small bag, and sets it on the table. As promised, payment for the return of my brother. 15 gold pieces and an old family heirloom, a silver locket worth at least 10 gold.
Ooh.
I don't feel good having the.
I was gonna say, for the first time, Lyra looks guilt doesn't want to take money. This is the first time she never wants to take money.
Oh, money,
I'm
yes.
just gonna.
Sorry, that was the whole purpose.
So
of us
Landra
doing this.
grabs
We
the
wanted-
locket.
Yeah, we
Right.
wanted.
Can I
no,
snatch it
Landra,
from
no.
her hand?
Oh, I'm just gonna give a raised eyebrow to Solandra.
I
Can I try to
don't
pull it?
really want
'Cause I
the
don't-
family heirloom, but the
Yeah, the
money we
50
could have.
Yeah, the 50 gold is enough.
It's 15 gold.
It doesn't
No.
matter. 15. Yeah,
It's 50 in our heart.
it's 15 hours. Solandra, lock it, please. Please, darling.
She opens it and looks inside of it, and closes it and hands it back to you.
I'll open it and look inside.
Can I look inside? Yeah, what's inside?
It's old. It's old. You see old paintings of what you can assume is their parents on the inside.
Oh, yeah. No, it's going back to them.
You'll keep that.
Are we gonna also share the gold?
I'm assuming she just put it on the table. She didn't hand it to anybody in particular.
So, how much would each one of us get?
5,
Yeah,
right? There's 5 of you?
5.
You're good
yeah.
with math.
No, 3.
Oh.
Sorry, that's not
3.
correct.
3.
3.
I'll get
gold
my
apiece.
3 gold, and I'll get the locket, and I'll go to Marla, and open her hand and put both, and cover it with money.
The locket.
And the 3 gold. My share.
That isn't necessary. This was saved up for the writ. This is your reward. You went into danger.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a shopping spree at some point when the market thing opens.
It's my money. I do with it what I want.
You're right, Revan. You're right. I was just reminding. We were trying to get all these writs for money for the big
Yeah,
ass
for the
market
others.
festival.
For the others, yes. For this one,
Can I have your share?
Nope. And I'll give it back to Marla.
All right. Well,
Marla, can I have his share?
Nope.
it wouldn't feel genuine. Sorry.
Some of us actually need gold.
We have other jobs.
Um,
I think.
Are you going to
Can
give the
I-
money back to the person who gave us the job every time?
Oh, absolutely no. Not.
Can I
she-
try and catch Revan's eye and just try and give him like either a signal or a wink of I've got it covered? Because I wanted to try and do something as well with the money.
While you guys are having
If
that
we could-
moment, Marla does look over to Liam and just goes, "And you know how I got this money? By selling some of your paintings."
You are an incredible artist. That's where you should focus your
Oh,
efforts.
yes, that's right. I wanted to invite you for an opportunity to be commissioned one day by the Al Rashad. Like, you're very, very good.
I'm sorry, by... What?
My family.
Your family?
I
Are
thought I
they?
could commission
Do
you
they
too.
recognize the name, or are they confused by me just randomly? Like, yeah, I'm Tom Sawyer or something.
Liam seems to recognize the name. Marla's none the wiser.
Oh yeah. Yes. I am Nadir Al Rashad. I am highly interested in requesting, commissioning some portraits from you.
I would be honored, yes.
You know the family?
Fantastic.
I've heard of them, yes. They supposedly have this big haunted vault full of magical things.
Ah, you're
My
talking
head
about
immediately
the
goes-
Veil of Stones.
My head immediately turns to Nadira.
Yeah, I'll look at her and say,
Pray
let's
tell.
come now.
It's just rumors
tell.
I've heard of the Al Rashads. Aren't you cursed
Rumors?
too? Don't you have like demons in your
curse?
blood or something? Or you were cursed by oblivion?
Very, very
Oh,
blown out of
darling.
proportion.
We're all cursed by oblivion to simply exist.
No,
We have
no,
to
I've heard that her family has like Dramora in them, right?
Again,
They do not-
very blown out of proportion.
Connor just turns to you, googly eyed. This is-
Absolutely not.
I need to know the truth.
This is the truth, and we are not. We do not
Well,
have
we could-
Dramoris in our bloodline.
No. You know how some.
Are you sure?
Yeah, rumors like.
Can Dremora
From
even
math
have
to-
children with mortals?
Can we change the subject?
I'm just saying it'd be really cool if that was true. And it's not. What about
No,
the
it
vault? Is the
wouldn't.
I
vault
would
true?
agree. I would agree.
Oh
No,
yes, the
no.
vault is very much true. We do. We are in
Do you
charge
have-
of preserving very powerful artifacts.
Do you
I'll
have?
place a hand on Liam's shoulder. Nothing to do with remorse.
Do you
Oh,
have?
okay.
Hey, Nadira. Do you have? Do I have artifacts?
Hmm.
I think it's time for us to leave them. And Marla, you sure you're safe with Miss Thornton?
We'll figure it out. Thank you.
You ever
Liam,
heard
I
of?
will send you a letter as soon as I secure passage for you.
And I'll scoot towards Lyra because I
Okay.
caught the glance.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go up, and as we're going to sort of take our leave, I'm gonna go up and just sort of shake both their hands. And I'm gonna clap Liam on the shoulder and just focus on your art. Everybody said it's good. It's good. You've got a talent there. And as I'm standing close to him, I want to reverse pickpocket the two gold back into his pocket.
Amazing. Give me a thievery check.
Reverse thievery.
Yeah, I'm trying to sleight of hand it.
Look at us,
Not to
sly
worry.
No,
people actually giving money back.
You have 2 hero
I
points.
would.
You have 3.
Yes.
She has 3
I
hero
have
points.
3. I have 3. Reroll using hero point.
That's it. The 69. The 69
Oh
luck
Jesus!
is over. It's over.
Okay.
You can burn it. Do it.
No.
Burn it.
Can I reroll it again? I
Oh.
don't think I can reroll
You
it
can't.
again.
You can't reroll it again. No.
Sorry, my bad.
He looks down as you're putting the money in his pocket, and he just kind of shrugs and just goes, "I appreciate it."
Yeah. To be fair, I'm keeping 1 gold. I'm not. I'm giving him back 2.
Yeah.
I'm not completely altruistic. Lyra does look out for number 1, but a gold's a gold.
If I weren't chasing after Nadira, I would have noticed that. But I am currently chasing after Nadira.
I suppose I will give a very brief summary of the vault.
No. I don't need to know the entire thing. I just need to know one thing. Do Emma,
There is a possibility.
have you ever heard of Kagranak's tools?
I have heard of them.
Insanely powerful artifacts known to have supposedly reforged the heart of Lorcan to,
I can tell
essentially
you that my
make the
vault
dilemma
does
go.
not hold them.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
It is more
we're going to X
Yokudan.
that one out.
But,
Okay, that makes sense.
sometimes the rare, random, powerful artifact that probably shouldn't be in anyone's hands go straight to the vault. So
Are your
sometimes we
family
have
treasure
glimmer.
hunters?
No, we were. I was not prepared to give this little family history thing. I am so sorry.
I'm sorry putting you on
Alright.
the spot.
No, it
Doc,
is
Doc
fine.
Hands
I
hear
love it.
weird rumors about weird shit all the time.
It's fine because the whole weird cursed family thing was part of the whole like gothic allure of the family, anyways. Okay, so the Aldershots have a very, very strong and written historical documentation of our time in Yokuda and from our migration to here in Hammerfell. We have always been interested with safeguarding very dangerous, very powerful artifacts that should never fall into the wrong hands. We are meant to be the perfect neutral ground.
Your family and I are going to get along so well.
Her mother's the best. I'll approach finally.
Is she a Dremora?
No, she's not a Dremora.
All right. Listen, I don't care if anyone is a Dremora in your family. To me, they are
No
just.
one is a Dremora in the
It
family.
doesn't-
So I'm
Can I
not-
finish my sentence?
No, stop talking about Dremora.
To me, they are just simply living creatures on the wrong side of the planar divide.
Have you ever encountered one?
Actually, yes. Quite attractive one, summoned by a conjurer in the
Yeah.
Synod.
Did you personally encounter one?
No,
Oh,
the Synod mage just simply wanted a good night.
and
Jesus Christ.
I'll just say nothing to that and just keep on walking.
Apparently, he was a sanguine Remora, which makes sense considering what he was summoned for.
Jesus. For those who don't know, Sanguine is like the patron saint of like debauchery.
He's the
Yeah.
Daedric Prince of Debauchery. It's literally his main title.
Yeah. Anytime you encounter Sanguine in the video games, it's just a wild ride all the way through.
Yeah.
I guess some Daedric princes are different, huh?
Well, some are good, some are not, some are. Anyway, regardless, where are we going next?
Speaking of Daedric princes, I've got a question to ask you, Tim, that I completely forgot about because it's been 69 days since we
Oh,
last
she's being a
played.
god.
Nice.
You saw
When
God, what?
when I looked through the lens and on that failed check, because Nadira's previously somehow Nadira's got the impression that somehow Lyra's connected to the Daedric Princes because I also felt a similar pull the first time.
Not princes.
Revan.
Just you got something. You are sensitive to
Yeah,
the Oblivion plane. That is specifically
something
what
about.
Nadira is worried about.
I've never played the games. I don't know what's going on.
You're fine.
Here for the ride. It was something to do with something with Revan's magic.
Yeah.
Revan can't
Yeah, he picked
touch
you off.
the stone. Did I feel anything similar to that tug when I tried to look through the stone and couldn't see anything?
No.
No.
Ivan, stop it! I hurt myself.
You said tug.
It's like a child sometimes, I swear to God.
I'm playing Kingdom Come. I'm playing Kingdom Come, and one of the phrases they say so much is "Stop yanking my pizzle." it's so funny. You're tugging on your pizzle.
Are you playing the second one or the first one?
The second one,
Is it good?
It's the best.
bro? It's so good. Anyway,
Anyways.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail so much with that. It just suddenly
Nah,
came
you
up through the
good.
swamp of my mind.
it's a feeling you get. I don't know if Lyra's aware of why the feeling happens, right?
Lyra was one of my leads. Okay, my
Yes,
bad.
Yes, she
Lyra's
was.
all coming back to me.
It's all
We did
coming back
talk
to
about-
me now.
We
Sorry.
did talk about it briefly at the bar. I forget which one.
Yeah.
Whether it
We had
was the Stone Brew Tavern or the other one.
I think you talked about it when you first got here,
intense-
which was at the other one.
That was it. Yeah.
I don't remember what the other one's called.
The one where we got the Ritz
Wait, I have it somewhere.
with the Nord
Ritz.
guy.
Ritz.
Give me
Here's
a
the Ritz.
second.
No, that
Olmir
was-
Snow
Rusty
Brewer,
Hook.
the Silver Scale Inn.
Snow Brewer, yeah.
Rusty
Yeah.
Hook Tavern.
that was where we
That's
got
Rusty.
the job.
Oh yeah, that's
We got-
Rusty.
That's where you got the
Yeah.
jobs. The first inn you stayed at was the Silver
Yes.
Scale Inn.
Yes, and then we went to the Rusty Hook
Yeah.
where we got the jobs.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about the ones where we got the jobs, but
No.
No, where we stayed for free on that. Oh, I've got terrible hiccups. I'm sorry. Where we stayed for free on that first night.
Yeah, you met this guy. You met
And you tried
Olmir
flirting with him.
Snow Brewer.
Nadira tried
Nadira-
flirting with him.
Yo, Nadira
Because
got
I did not flirt with them. Robin herself was
Robin.
trying
Oh.
to go through the
I'm
screen.
sorry.
Robin
Sorry.
was trying to go through the fourth wall to flirt with him.
And you met his daughter originally, and the night you got there, and she was a bitch.
Yeah, she was a bitch. And
I
he was
mean, to
still
be
cool.
fair, we were just some
He
random.
works in customer service. You're allowed to be a bitch when you work in customer service.
That part.
It's a guarantee.
All right, darlings. I have a question. Now that Liam and his sister are safe, according to them,
Yeah, we burned the warehouse down.
how about
Yes.
we go back to the warehouse? High five.
I'll high five her metal hand.
Yes.
That, huh? Sorry,
Think
I
of
am-
it this way.
I'm doing something else. I'm going to share a screenshot in the Discord. Please continue.
We go back to the warehouse. We instead now I think they'll be expecting us to come through the sewer. So now it would be more surprising if we come in through the front door. What do we think?
I mean, at this point, our cover is blown. I say we go fire blazing. I mean, why not?
First, make sure they're still there, because they might
They're
have
moved.
bugged out.
Yep.
Alright.
Ready?
You guys head back to
Yeah.
the warehouse district?
Yep.
Jesus
Trying to make
fucking
things
Christ.
stop.
As you head back to the warehouse
I
district,
have found something new to
Oh
shotgun.
no.
We're gonna take a quick break.
I feel like
I'm
this,
so sorry, Tim.
I feel like this
Don't
isn't the
be.
first time this has been shotgun.
Oh, oops. There we go.
Sorry, I was paying attention. I was like, oh, I'm running low on my circle.
Darker is back.
We are
I hope you know I found my little
all
bulk
back.
circle cartridges with no more incident. I'm good.
job.
I'm in the present.
Hell yeah, dude.
You're not distracted by the unfortunate
energy
energy
drink.
anymore.
I said it.
Oh,
Sorry, Archivist. Sorry, Internet. I forgot we were in the internet. Sorry, Internet.
What happened?
I said
he
Leah
said the
said
Don't worry
word.
about it.
I said the word.
He said, Leah said pussy.
I
Oh,
on the internet. Sorry, Internet. It was the name of an energy drink. Don't ask. Don't ask.
so where are we heading?
Let's
We're,
go
we're,
get some more money.
we're not getting that energy drink in this house. That's what I'm telling you. Anyway.
I think you were saying
You're heading back to the
wanted
warehouse. That's right.
The
Okay.
warehouse.
You wanted to go back to the warehouse?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So that's what we're doing. Amazing. You guys head back to the warehouse district where all these warehouses are packed tightly together, very close to the docks themselves for easy delivery and export and import and that sort of thing. Where is... Sorry. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay. As you kind of following the main thoroughfare, pushing through the dense crowd and trying not to get trampled by large beasts of burdens carrying heavy wagons, you get within eyeshot of Warehouse 13, where you see Ayla Rakim speaking with what appears to be Thaddeus Greaves outside Warehouse 13.
Ayla Rakim.
She was the woman that was on the council.
Yes. No, she is.
No.
And she was
the woman that was renting the.
She was
warehouse
renting
from-
the warehouse to Alaric.
Yeah. She
But
was the one that we told we can get him out. And she was like, yeah, okay, cool. And
Yeah.
that is it.
pretty much. You see her speaking with Thaddeus Greaves outside Warehouse 13.
What? I go to Nadira. Nadira,
Mhm.
darling. What
Yeah.
happens if you point the lens at Thaddeus?
Well, he did say that it kind of only works in dark areas, but let's do it anyways.
It just works as a sunglass. You are in bright light.
Yep.
Yes, I kind of want this as my lenses, actually.
if
We need to find a way to
Can I-
reveal to the lady
Oh.
there that our man
can I
person
can I
might be someone else. Yes.
can I throw my cloak and hold my cloak up over Nadira so she is covered in shadow?
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. The thing that she's pointing at
yeah.
has to
I
be.
think the subject has to be in shadow.
It's not the person holding the
Now,
lens.
now, if you want to run over to him and throw your cloak over him,
That would work.
That might be different.
But then, that would be weird.
Just holding her up, just trying to get over Nadira. I'm
What I
sorry.
want-
Which is
know.
a feat, because Nadira is, I think, the tallest out of everyone.
I'm
Yes.
not good at this, so I'm gonna turn to Dara and say, you good at mostly everything. Do you think this Thaddeus is acting the same way our Thaddeus was?
We never
Uh,
met the Thaddeus.
Our
think it
Thaddeus
was
fake
implied that-
Thaddeus.
I think it's implied
This is the
that
fake one.
yeah. We don't
Alright.
have a other
Yes.
Thaddeus. I don't think it's implied that there
He's
is
gone.
the real Thaddeus here.
No,
He
the
fucked off.
point is we don't know if he could have come back.
I'm gonna go on
Oh,
Olivia and
so
say
okay.
he's still fucked off.
I don't know. Can I try to eavesdrop casually?
Sure, give me a stealth check
naturally.
Casually.
or sneak check, whatever it might be.
So
Can I try my own sneak check as well?
Sure.
I
I
just
thought you were gonna try to aid me by putting that cover over me.
Well, I was gonna ask if I
Nice.
could try
Aid
and
can help you.
I was
Oh.
gonna ask if I could try and like either read lips or try and get closer to try and hear, but then I got distracted by my brilliant idea of creating my own shade. So
Can I use my hero point for our new rules of secret roles? Can
yeah.
be
Heroed.
can be heroed.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, you're meant to fail.
I
Double
am moving
ones.
away. I am moving away from Nadira.
Nadira, you are so dead focused on slowly sneaking up. You're full on the "don't be suspicious" meme right now. As you're approaching, so much so that you don't see the large warhorse moving a cart next to you, and it just kind of bumps you into the shoulder, causing you to like spin. You hit a stall, the stall collapses, and you begin to hear people like yelling at you in your native tongue.
Ooh. about 20 paces back, me and everybody else just go, ooh.
Which causes Thaddeus and Ayla to look over, and Ayla immediately recognizes you.
Well, at this point, I am trying to very calmly, back in Yoku, explain the sequence of events that I just experienced. Thus, it's not my fault that I fell into the stall.
Maybe I look to Revan. Maybe she is cursed.
Nah, well, we know
Maybe she
she's
does
cursed.
have demon in her blood.
So we know she's cursed, but not in that way. It's
Maybe a
So-
hag raven put a hex on her.
Dara is fantastic at investigating. She's very smart. She's not super good at
Should
this.
we back her up or just stay here
You
looking at the
You see,
situation?
Ayla has already approached as Nadir is picking herself up out of the stall.
I think we should go back her up. I'll get closer to her.
Ayla tosses
I'll
a
go
gold
back
coin to
lower
the guy
up.
yelling at you, as she kind of helps you brush yourself off, and she just goes, "Oh, I was wondering when I was going to see you all again. Where's the rest of your companions?" Ah, there's a
Can I
few
have,
approaching. It looks like.
Can
Hello.
I have like try to see if I saw where Lyra went and give her a few seconds and go after?
Your perception is not
Oh.
high enough.
Oh goddamn.
She disappeared into
Yeah.
the crowd, Assassin's Creed style.
Yeah.
Ayla, we have some one. Sorry about Nadira, darling. I just picked Nadira up.
Oh, don't worry
was,
about it. I
Sure.
tossed him a coin. He's going to be fine. With his stall. I have some wonderful news for all of you as well. Thaddeus Greaves told me that you apparently cleared his warehouse. No more bumps in the night.
Well, we're going to have to talk about that. I have
Yeah.
some news for you. Alaric might. You can go ahead, evict him. It's fine.
Yep. Just toss him out.
Just like that.
Yeah,
Just
it's
like
all
that.
good. It's all good. We got everything we needed out of him. He's fine.
He told me that you were going to pay his bills.
No, that was a lie. But don't tell him that.
It might have been a bit of a fib. I'm sorry.
It was a complete
I think to get into him, into his home, so we
It
can,
was
you know,
totally
get the thing we
manipulation.
need.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I will say all my prayers to the divines to absolve my soul.
I will.
But the man truly
Is a
just
piece
bothered
of
every
shit.
fiber of my being.
Misogynist.
You took advantage of an elderly man who was
I
not
don't care if
all
he's-
there.
I don't care if he's 500 years old.
But a human being 500, that would be quite a
I
A
mean,
feat.
he's a mage. It's possible.
That man needs
Regardless,
to be in a facility geared towards people like him who have lost their damn minds and
regardless,
need.
And love to offend
Hmm.
women.
can
Yes.
we go somewhere private to speak about Thaddeus?
Sure, we can go into his warehouse. At which point, Lyra, you
Oh,
pushing
sure.
through the
Let's go
crowd,
into the warehouse.
you see Thaddeus pulls out a ring of keys and unlocks the front door to his warehouse and enters.
Of course, let's go into the warehouse. Come on.
This is too easy.
Do you follow after him, Lyra?
Can I look at
I do.
Okay.
do uh this looks like the same woman. There's no like something, no weird mannerisms that will make her an illusion.
No, that you can tell.
Okay. Grab this guy on the
Yagra's such a mark. She's like, fuck it. Let's
Yeah.
go in.
Yeah.
Lyra,
it's like, this is
you
too easy.
enter the warehouse behind Thaddeus. He doesn't lock it. He just kind of leaves it unlocked, kind of assuming Ayla is gonna follow him in at some point. You pass through the iron rock gates from the street into the front door that you spoke with him. Well, air quotes, spoke with him earlier. He enters and immediately kind of unlocks the door to his office that you rescued Liam from earlier, and just leaves the door cracked as he sits down at his desk that Liam was manacled and shackled to. No sign of the manacles and shackles, by the way.
Of course not.
And he just begins to shuffle through papers and dips a quill into some ink.
Does
He has no idea that you followed him in.
Okay.
So this is Lyra, right? We're still with.
This is Lyra, yeah.
What's her
This
name?
is happening while you
Ayla.
guys are having a conversation with Ayla for a moment.
Okay. Got it.
I want to. Okay. As I'm.
Also, her name's Aaliyah, not
looking-
Ayla. I don't know why I keep saying Ayla.
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. That's what I'm sorry.
Gone too soon.
Oh.
Yeah. Literally gone too soon.
It was a song by the artist Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, who died on a helicopter crash going to shoot her. Also, she was groomed. R.
Jesus.
Kelly.
Can we move on?
Jesus.
Oh.
She was.
Yeah, but she rocked in Queen of the Damned, though.
She did. She was great. She was beautiful, and she was a good singer.
She was also really
was
good in
groomed by R.
Romeo
Kelly.
Must Die, the Jet Li movie. Anyways,
Anyway.
Lyra, what are you doing?
Okay. As I'm. Okay, so clearly this is real Thaddeus, I think. Possibly.
Yes.
Either way, obviously they've cleared shop now. They've obviously
No sign of
down,
the
wiped
alchemist tools or any of the the tinctures or the little what would that be?
the alchemical
Yeah, like the little ceramic thing that he would use to bubble his serum to cook it. There's no sign of any of that. It's been completely cleaned out.
I want to briefly looking around. I want to see, can I see any boot prints or any a scrap of paper that's been left, or scrapes against a wall that might be a hidden bookcase leading to another tunnel, any Scooby-Doo doors. I'm looking for anything I can see that would
give me
be
a seek
hidden
check.
or seek. Okay, seek. $16. Do I need to use my hero point on that?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Level one.
Stepping into the main warehouse area, kind of using a little bit of the shadows under the flickering lamp light from the interior, you push into the main warehouse area, where you can see like a number of boxes and barrels and crates and things. You see a lot of farm equipment, wheelbarrows, stuff like that. You looking around. You don't see any scratches, any scraps of paper, any boot prints. Nothing against the walls. No hidden doorways or entryways. It would be in, which would physically, it would have to be magic because it's physically impossible for there to be anything hidden because of how compact the warehouses in the warehouse district are. There aren't alleyways. There is like an inch or two of space between each exterior warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which at this point you hear the front door open as Ayla and the rest of your group, I'm sorry, Aaliyah and the rest of your group enter into the warehouse, and she just goes,
Okay.
Thaddeus, the people who secured your warehouse, I have them with me. As she steps into the main area, you just hear like the scraping of a chair on the floor as Thaddeus steps to like the door to his office and pushes it open, and he just smiles. And it looks exactly like the same man that Lyra had spoken to earlier. Dressed slightly differently, dressed a little better than the other Thaddeus was, and he just smiles. Oh, good. So it is all of you who managed to get the creepy crawlies out of my warehouse.
Yes, it was us.
That is what I was told. Good.
By whom? By whom? Just out of curiosity.
A young man by the name of Liam.
Oh.
He said he was a bit of a squire, as so to speak, for your group, and he helped you clear it out. Something about a ghost in the walls.
Right, and when did he talk to you again? Sorry.
Oh, he sent me a writ, probably a day or so ago. I just got back to town.
Oh, yeah. We're glad to have helped you, sir. May I ask, you don't have to say if it's private, but was there a reason why you left your house, or just because you thought, like, you knew your warehouse was haunted? And can I see that writ, please? Just, want to
sure.
make sure that... Yeah.
He pulls it out and hands it to you.
Yep.
Oh, to be quite honest, I don't I don't react well to supernatural elements, so I wanted to get out of here post haste. Plus, I have other business around the area. He points inside the main warehouse to like the farm equipment. I help and deliver farm equipment to those surrounding Abba's Landing who do the real work. So.
I'll look at the writ. What exactly is written there?
Pretty much exactly what he said. That someone named Liam wrote him, letting him know that all of you had been instrumental in clearing his warehouse.
I'm gonna go to Nadira and give her the writ. Do you remember if the painting had any signatures? And maybe you
Of
can
course.
recognize if the handwriting is the same.
Can I? Okay, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Underworld lore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could that possibly cover like forgery?
I think that would be decipher writing, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was a whole ass skill about that. Hold on. I want to look. It's somewhere. Yeah, I got this decipher writing. Would it be society?
It would be.
Okay.
It's more like if we noticed, the handwriting and any signature on the paintings.
Yeah, because I thought there was signatures on his sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
There was.
So I wanted, yeah.
On a 19, handwriting is not the same at all. Which it couldn't be. You just rescued him this morning.
Yep.
Right. But,
We
yeah,
did the
I
job
will just,
yesterday.
I'll just plainly straight up say this is a forgery.
Of course it is. It was just to make sure because you're good at this.
No,
I think
thank you.
Thaddeus. I think Thaddeus. Need to know. Hey, Mr. Greaves.
No, yes.
You sure that everything is all right now? That you don't hear any hauntings? Do you know exactly when it started?
Oh, that's a little over a week ago.
And you never found the reason why? Because you don't spend your night here. This is just your work.
No,
place,
this is
right?
just one of my very numerous warehouses. I have about 8 of them. He says, and Aaliyah kind of nods, backing that up, as she owns most of them.
And I know we did a great job fixing your problem. Wouldn't mind if you gave us more detail. It's just more like to prevent other hauntings, and so we know what to look for before they start. You know.
Well, you exorcised the ghost. If anyone should have information to give, it should be you to me. I would assume.
How it started and how you started listening to it.
Oh,
Do you
I
remember what the
I
ghost
don't
said?
know. One of my workers saw flickering lights and heard creepy sounds, and I myself witnessed the front doors swinging open and closed by themselves, and that was enough for me. I didn't want to.
Okay,
So I
well,
didn't want to step foot.
Revan, do you remember what the ghost said to us when we found and exorcised them away? They said, and I quote, off memory, they said, Thaddeus is hiding something. And I was perplexed. I'm like, what would a stand-up man like yourselves be hiding? Especially, well, it is a warehouse. You could hide anything in here. But then I figured, a secret of sorts. Do you know the relation between this ghost and yourself, Thaddeus?
No, I'm not sure what you're speaking about.
yeah, like Revan is hiding it because he's good at it.
Like-
He doesn't know where she's trying to get to.
I'm wondering. Is the ghost? The ghost said it was your mother.
But my mother's alive.
Saying bad things about his mama?
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, she might not be your mother.
Holy shit! Roll demoralize. Holy fuck!
You target the token to demoralize him.
I love Yagra.
I need to target him. Oh my
Oh,
god. But
just-
demoralize is
It's just
demoralize
intimidate.
is deception. Yeah.
It's intimidate, yeah.
Holy crap!
Holy
God.
fuck, dude. When she commits, she commits.
I never back down. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Oh no!
3 of these.
Oh shit.
That's better? Maybe?
He stumbles back and just kind of falls into his desk chair.
I mean, the ghost could be lying too, but
and just like you see tears welling at the edges of his eyes, like he
no,
Insight.
no.
Seek. Insight.
I'll
Is this
go- I'll
real?
go and
Sense
comfort
motive?
him. Sense motive.
This motive. Is this real? Or is this incredible
Oh my
acting?
god.
yeah, give me sense
Yeah.
motive. As you hear Aaliyah go, what the hell is wrong with you? You can't just tell a man that his mother might not be his mother. What are you doing?
I'll
I
I
go
would
towards
want to know if the
Thaddeus.
ghost knows secrets about me.
I'll
If-
go towards Thaddeus to calm him down.
I would want to
It's-
know if a ghost knew secrets about me.
He seems to be legit in his reaction.
It's alright,
Keep in
Thaddeus.
shambles, girls.
Ghost will say anything to get to haunt people, so don't take into too much consideration what the ghost said. I'm pretty sure your mom is your mom, and I'm pretty sure she's well and fine. You might want to send her a letter because this obviously affects you, and you're probably missing her.
Can I get some sort of signal from Revan or someone that this guy is Thaddeus?
Yeah, I'll just give her like a thumbs up.
All right, Thaddeus. I was lying.
I'll give her like the shittiest look. This woman needs to learn so much.
Aaliyah just goes, all right, you're done. And just grabs you by your shirt and begins to drag you out. Just begins to drag you out.
Aaliyah, listen to me. We were here about...
No, you're done. You're done.
Okay, can we speak, you and me, outside?
She opens the door and just pulls you out with her and closes the door behind her.
I'll just finish the business here.
I explain to Aaliyah everything.
Okay.
Everything.
So all of
While
that.
everybody else is still inside.
All of that is a well-paved road to telling a man that his mother might not be his mother. I am so confused.
I needed to see a reaction, darling. If he was the real Thaddeus, he would obviously react like the real Thaddeus.
And did he?
He clearly did.
Oh, good. So you just scarred the man.
I will
Wonderful.
go in there and I will apologize.
No, you're done.
I'm trying to calm him down, and I'm trying to say that don't take into consideration what the ghost said.
And I back outside with Aaliyah, and I say, well, regardless, this means the person impersonating him has clearly up and left. So now we need to find them again.
Why didn't you confront them whenever they were here still?
Because we wanted to rescue a boy, and if we had attacked them while this boy was with us, we feared for his life.
Oh, is there a reason why we're not telling her that it's Liam that we rescued and that writ was forged?
I'm inside consoling a poor old man who just got scarred to death by Yaga.
Well, I want to make it clear. Yaga doesn't trust city officials that well, so I'm just giving her things that she needs to know that are relationship to.
But she's not even a city official.
She's not a city official. She's
a landlord.
She's a private.
Even less.
True. She's a capitalist.
So I'm just telling her so she knows why I did that outburst, and maybe she can help us because we did help her with Alaric. So,
in all fairness, we know just anyway that the letter couldn't be real because there was no way Liam could have sent a letter yesterday because he was kidnapped like a week ago.
Okay, but that doesn't confirm that this Thaddeus is the real one.
No, the point that Revan was trying to make is that wanted to know if the person that is impersonating people is good enough to imitate signatures and writing. That the letter was false, he 100% knew. The check was to make sure that it was completely different from the handwriting. So that person doesn't have the capability to forge. Yeah. So that's a weakness that they have. They can impersonate, but they cannot forge. So that was like the thing with Nadira, because that's her thing. She investigates those details, and I'm not dumb, so I have like +1 intelligence, and I've been with her long enough to be able to connect things. It wasn't that, oh, this is a lie. The writ was obviously a lie because the timing doesn't match. It was more like, is this person capable of forgery as well?
Yeah,
Right.
And they are not.
sorry, I am fully on board now.
Yeah. But yeah, can I calm this poor man down?
Yeah, he's calming as Yagra announced that she was just lying and then got yanked out of the room.
But please, Mr. Reeves.
I want to say above table, it confirmed that he's real.
Oh my
It
god.
worked.
Mr. Greaves, if anything comes up, if any of the ghosts come back, I would really, really advise you immediately leave us a message at what's the name of the
Stonebrew Tavern.
Stonebrew Tavern with Greta Stonebrew. We will
In the
come back.
flooded district.
Unfortunately, that's where we are. Yes. Or you can send like someone to send a message. You don't have to go. Of course, you're such a high esteemed man.
I can send a writ if it happens again.
Yes, but please don't waste any time. If you hear anything, just let us know, okay? And we'll be back to deal with the ghosts again. However, I assume that we need the writ also talked about payment.
No, yes. Um, he moves over towards a cabinet, unlocks it with a small key, and then you see it exposes a cast iron safe with a little dial. He begins to unlock it and pulls out a couple of pouches of gold coins and sits them on his desk. And he just goes, as the writ mentioned, 12 gold pieces per each member of your adventuring party. And also, I owe you a written letter of recommendation whenever you might want or need that.
Oh, fantastic. Could we have it now?
To whom should I address it?
Um, hmm. Who would you think? We're new in town. What would you suggest?
Oh,
Yeah, someone that can help us with more jobs. Maybe also someone that knows a lot about everything, like information. Goes a long way. We would love to know more about the ins and outs of the city, who does what. So anyone that would also be good to, give us the lay of the land, so to speak.
He kind of sits and thinks for a moment. As I sit and think for a moment.
Sorry. It's funny because I wrote down the Jarrus Silverwind was 10 silver pieces, Greta Stone Brew, but I didn't. I wrote the 15 GP for Marla, but I didn't write the money from Thaddeus.
He goes, oh, I think I've got it. Captain Thalrin Orvis. He's, he kind of is the head of the guard here in Alba's Landing. If there's anyone who could give you the lay of the land and help you out if you need it, it would definitely be him.
Can you type that down? Because I did not get it.
You got it. Oh, there's so much shit. Where's my notes? There it goes. There you go.
Where did you put it? Oh, notes.
Notes and loots and notes and loots.
Notes and Dalrin. Four of us.
During the day he is in the guard barracks within the manor district, but I know at night he likes to patrol the docks to catch any ne'er-do-wells.
That's exactly the kind of person we would love to have a recommendation to.
Wonderful. I'll begin writing that for you. Just give me about 5 minutes.
Of course. While you're right, can I ask you one more question?
No, sure.
You seem to be a very knowledgeable individual. Do you know anything about the abandoned manor?
Oh, probably full of filth and poison. I would stay away from it.
Yeah.
It's been abandoned for 2-3 generations at least.
Do you know who used to live there? Who owned it? We were curious. That's all.
I believe it was the Fairwinds, I think. It's an old, lesser noble family. I think any surviving family moved off of Mabba's Landing long ago. Supposedly they used to have massive soirees and incredible balls and parties there, and also supposedly they were very intertwined with the Thieves Guild, so...
Oh, alright. I was just curious. We heard about it, and, it's not haunted, do you think? Like your warehouse was?
I certainly hope not, but if there's anyone who can deal with that, it'd be all of you.
It's us, of course. That's also why I was asking. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Greaves. I hope that everything will be fine
Absolutely. He
from
rolls
now
up the
on.
parchment, pours
Yep.
some kind of like almost like sparkly gray ink on it, and then stamps it with his seal and hands it to you.
Thank you so much. You know, Stonebrew Tavern, if anything happens, please don't
Yes,
hesitate.
absolutely. He writes down Stone Brew Tavern.
I'll give him my hand to shake.
He shakes
Not
your
the
hand as
black
well.
one, the other one.
He shakes your hand. One last test. He seems real.
He seems real. Not like no like female
No.
bone structure. Okay.
Well, that's okay. Thinking above table, thinking of the timelines. If they forged that letter beforehand, a day ago, when we took the job, they were probably planning on killing Liam or turning Liam
Yep.
today when the alchemist got back.
Yep.
Because they would have already moved out when they finished their experiment.
Yep. I'm moving
Just as a
out.
reminder, by the way, I forgot who noticed it, but when you guys took all the writs, there were 2 shady hooded figures who seemed to
Yep.
react.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember that.
Yep.
Someone noticed
Mhm.
it, and I think I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah. But we couldn't get a good enough look at them, I think.
No, you couldn't. Not without
Yeah.
being obvious about
Oh
it.
yeah, Nadir pursuing
Yeah.
lead on the hooded figure. That's one of the leads you have, Nadir. I just found it.
Okay, so that's both my
Yeah.
leads. One of them was on
Yeah.
on Lyra, and the other one is on the hooded figure.
Yep.
Can I hear
One of the hooded figures had a shift when we took the jobs. And then there was the lady from behind saying that I can smell him on you, the stench to me. Okay.
Yeah, the crazy Denver woman.
Yep. I still have to go back to them at some point.
can I hear Yagra's explanations to Aaliyah?
I'm sure everyone can hear Yagra. She's very loud
But
and
me,
boisterous.
I'm inside trying to patch her fucking nightmare.
Yeah. Can I
Excuse me.
not to like
We found out he was
appear
real.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
not to appear out of the shadows suddenly, but can I just sort of double back round, make myself known, and
Well, you would have to
interrupt?
exit out of the front door anyway, so they would see you.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure where they were thinking.
Oh yeah, she fully pulled
Um,
Yagra out of the warehouse.
Yeah, which is, the logical thing to do when you tell a man your mother may or may not be dead, or may not be your mother. You never know.
Did we get the information we wanted? Or not?
That was so out of
I also
pocket.
did with a handshake.
Only one man was
But I'm not dead.
traumatized. It's fine.
Sometimes we
I'm just
murder
gonna-
people.
And sometimes we traumatize them.
It's I'd rather be traumatized.
Can I just come out the front door and just say,
Yeah.
if they've not flushed away any of the evidence yet, we could have a look at the grates. If you want to prove our story, they were using the grate and the drain within the office as a sort of alchemical dump to put down what they were using this warehouse for, falsifying their story, using the cover as the ghost.
Oh, don't get
If
me
you're right,
wrong.
if it's-
I believe you 100%, but at the same time, fine. Let's go have a look. It might be evidence that
I'll
I
get
can
out
give
now.
the guard.
Didn't know everybody was gonna be
I'll
so
get out
pearl clutchy about it.
So, Miss Aaliyah, I don't think I got your last name.
That's
Everything's
Rakeem.
fine with.
But you can just call me Aaliyah.
Oh, fantastic. Mr. Thaddeus is going to be fine. He is greatly thankful for us having done the job.
Even though you
And
did
I
not, as I've been told.
Yes, but we couldn't tell him that.
we did
because
clear
then-
out his. We cleared
Listen.
out his warehouse, just not of the ghosts.
Listen,
And
do you
not
really
by
think
our own
I was
actions.
gonna go to him after this and say, "Hey, someone has been using your
I have a name.
warehouse"? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about what you did, sweetheart. Someone has probably been using your house for nefarious reasons. He would collapse. So I think there's some times you don't have to say everything.
That's
There are
not, yeah,
moments.
that's not the way I make the man collapse. He's a very good customer. He pays his bills on time. He's really good.
Exactly.
So
Also think about it this way: if those people are out there and they take some, they impersonate someone else that is under your pay and that's paying you, and then they have criminal evidence, that would not be good for your business either.
no, no, do not. You are correct.
So if you have any information, any leads, we are listening. Anyone that might help us, by helping us, you might be helping yourself.
I wouldn't
You
even know where
don't
to begin.
Particularly if any of your other tenants perhaps might suddenly start complaining of ghosts or being driven out of their own warehouses, similar to how
acting
Mr.
differently.
Thaddeus was.
Well, I suppose if that
like,
happens,
if
I know who
any-
to contact.
Also, have
They
any of
may-
your tenants been acting differently, like weird, like they're not themselves? Because there's obviously someone trying to impersonate other people. Can I ask you a question? Leah, do you remember what I said to make forgot the name of the old man? The old man
Alaric.
opened the door. Alaric opened the door to his house.
Something about you had an artifact or something?
Can someone sense motive? Because I'm. Well.
I don't actually remember what you said.
Oh, okay. So she's being honest.
Yeah.
Okay. I said I was gonna
I think there
set
was
it on
something
fire.
about an artifact or something. I don't know.
No, I was said if he didn't open, I would set it on fire, and I put my fire hands under the door.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. All right. Just
There's a lot. There's a lot. God damn it! There's too many Lalalas
Alaric?
names. Yeah. Does Aaliyah? I forget. I'm confused
It's
now which
Aaliyah.
way to say it.
It's
Which way?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Okay, Aaliyah. Does Aaliyah mention the fire hand thing, and can I sense motive if I was close enough?
No, she would.
Because I did.
For some reason, I thought that someone mentioned an artifact, and that's what got him to open the door.
yeah. No. I think someone
Okay.
mentioned the artifact. It wasn't what Raven did, but I'm not trying to one up you. It was just like
I simply do not remember 69 days
yeah.
ago.
Yeah. So if she says the right thing, that's all.
Yeah, she would have said the right thing. She's
Yeah.
legit.
I wouldn't remember if it wasn't me either, so don't worry. All right, sorry
Wow,
I
humble.
asked you that because I had to. Well, I remember because I said it, so that's why it's in my head. I had to make sure that you were, an illusion either.
Oh.
At this point, anyone can be.
If anyone starts acting strange, I will contact all of you.
What do you know about Captain Orvis?
To oblivion with that man. He makes my job hard.
Ah, fantastic. And he's legit. Thank you.
Ah.
Got it.
Legit. What even does that mean?
No offense. I know.
It usually
sometimes
means they have a stick up their ass.
Yes,
Oh.
and they follow the rules.
He has
yeah.
several.
I have it on good authority that that's a Colovian expression.
It is.
I understand sometimes in some line of works, those people are a pain in the ass, so to say. Sorry, pardon my language. But in this particular case, I think it might be useful.
Yeah, he is a scarred, grizzled Dunmer. Well, a little on the older side. He's been in Abba's Landing way longer than I have. And he's been captain probably longer than I've been alive.
Wait. You telling me we found the one legit dumber that is not trying to kill anyone, fool anyone, take them captive and make experiments out of them? He's a legit god who wants to do good?
I didn't say it, he did.
Yes,
I
no, I
can't
mean,
imply
he's
people.
he's quite the opposite of the things you just said. He stops all those things from happening, in fact.
Oh, that's amazing. I want to
And he also slows down to a fucking crawl. my shipments because he has to check every box.
But let's be honest here. Does he have reason to?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I figured. Not gonna tell him, don't worry.
A girl has to make a coin.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Anyways,
Alright.
speaking of making coin, I need to get back on my rounds. Anyways, Ghostbusters, if I find anything weird, I'll call you. Thank you.
Yep. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Yep.
Exactly.
That name is
Check the
archaic, bro.
graveyard.
If something's strange in the neighborhood,
Someone should coin that.
We're done. We're done.
No, we're not
Were
going
we-
to call Ghostbusters.
That's the team name.
Were we gonna check? Were we gonna?
We are
Wait, were
literally
we
dealing
checking
with
the grave
illusions.
or not?
when she's out, I'll produce the writ of recommendation.
No, she's not checking. She said she believes me.
No, when she's out.
No, I'm talking to Georgia.
Oh.
She's not checking the grave because she says she's believing me. So,
Okay.
Yeah, she believes you guys. She just, like, even that wouldn't be enough evidence to do anything about.
Okay.
But I got us a written recommendation to this Captain Taran Orvis. So, if he's on the up and up and he's legit, might just be a good person. I'm not believing him saying that, but he might just be a good person for us to ingratiate ourselves with. Might want to help.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if someone is doing that, do you think he's not going to be, like, on top of it?
Maybe.
I'm just so surprised. I'm dumb. Good dumb.
Well, I get surprised when I meet an orc who isn't a smith, or who isn't a mercenary, or... I met one once who was a chef.
But to be
Great
honest,
bloke.
it's mostly
The gourmand.
the noble houses that are kind of piece of assholes. That sometimes like the lower castes are better. Anyway.
Another one I met, he was a madam, and he ran drag shows.
Really?
Yes.
I would have loved to see that. I would have paid good coin to see that.
Incredible.
Anyway.
So what do we do now? Where do we find the real one? Well, the real fake one.
Also, just a reminder, everyone is 12 gold piece richer.
I did
Oh, yeah,
already
whatever,
have
never
that.
mind.
I snatched
Individually?
that gold up.
Yeah,
Individually, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I would have
Nice.
given people that.
Someone remembered that Solandra.
I'm
has
adding the coin.
Thank you.
No, seriously, what do we do now?
Well,
You have
League is
Jaren
gone.
Silverwind, and you have the haunted house.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, the other thing that I got from
We're really
Tamriel-
knocking these jobs down one by one.
And also, instead of traumatizing an old man and actually asked him
I want
questions,
to make it clear, we got the information. He is the real one.
I also
Are
got
we not?
information that apparently the old manor belonged to the Fairwinds family, and they had connections to the Thieves Guild, or so they say.
Ooh.
Mm.
What if this mysterious person we're looking for is a fair one?
Yeah, right.
Interesting.
But he also said that it's been abandoned for a few years. So,
Abandoned, schmandoned. Doesn't mean we can't waltz in,
so
check up the upholstery.
what was the writ for Jared Silverwind? Can we produce it back? It was
Produce
stolen
it back.
twice.
A shipment of valuable spices was stolen by local thieves. Jaren believes the goods are hidden in a nearby warehouse controlled by the Thieves Guild. He seeks
Right, so-
brave adventurers to retrieve his merchandise before it's sold on the black market.
Right, so we should probably connect that because apparently all the other writs are connected to this mystery, so might as well do that.
All right.
If whatever the
Spices.
reagent was that Liam was asked to smuggle, is it possible that the spices shipment was what it was hidden in?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But then, if that is true and they are already doing this experiments, either they already retrieved it or they asked for more, so they continue to do this super soldier serum or whatever. I think that's copyrighted.
We're saying a lot of things that don't exist in this world.
There's no IP in Tamriel.
I
gonna give
think we.
someone.
I think Akatosh is having a stroke as we keep going.
We just have a nosebleed as we headbutt the fourth wall.
I need everyone to please shut the fuck up. All right, so not so manor. That's where we're going.
No. Jared Silverwind.
Oh,
Jaren Silverwind. Stolen Spices.
I'm sorry. I'm fiddling with a Rubik's cube.
I know, I gave it to you.
No, in world and outside world.
What is a Rubik's Cube?
It's a cube with different sides. You put it together.
That was Rubik's like an inventor, like you.
He's a dwemer.
He's a
He's a
dwemer.
dwemer. Oh, so that's where he got it from.
He fought alongside Kagrenak. Pay attention to your histories.
Oh,
Gods.
I never did.
Someone give me a society check to ask around to figure out where Jaren Silverwind is.
Me.
Hello, Dira.
Hello. Society? I could do that. Let me find it.
Hey,
Hello?
where's the society?
Society.
Where the fuck is my society roll?
Oh shit.
Alright, I'm gonna use the little thingies up here. Never mind. I was trying to use the macro. Is that good enough? Cause I am ready to gamble.
That is just enough.
Bro.
That is a baseline success.
Gotcha.
A few hours pass as you guys are traveling through Abba's Landing, traveling through most of the districts. Eventually you speak with a man who points you towards the Bazaar district where there are a number of residential buildings. And immediately as you kind of enter back into the Bazaar district, the beating heart of trade in Abba's Landing, you're just assaulted by the smell of cooking meat and food and fresh vegetables and fruit and spices and this open air market of just chaos. Even despite being attacked by illusory creatures the day before, the market itself is back in full swing without any issues. You come upon one of the many kind of residential buildings built in that very beautiful Redguard style, like that old Yakutan style. And you kind of enter into it, eventually finding what the man told you was Jaren Silverwind's office here in the Bazaar district. And you can see the door is slightly ajar. Apparently he doesn't live here, but he does work out of this building.
So if it is ajar, if we... Hello?
Yes? Can I help you?
Mr. Silverwind, we have a writ for stolen spices that you need someone to retrieve.
You step in and you see, standing at the sound, at what you're saying, you see a relatively tall, well, probably average height for his race, but a tall Altmer man, gold skin, long, elongated ears, kind of goldish silver hair that's tied up in a bun that sits atop like the crown of his skull, wearing very fine, like robes and clothes that you know, kind of make sense, that are breathable for Hammerfell. And he kind of looks at you.
We know we have art. Do you have art?
I do not have art of Jaren Silverwind. I only have art of like the most important people. Otherwise I would have to find art or make art forever. Because this is a big city. But he kind of stands.
And we wanted to make sure to ask you a few questions so that we are.
Oh, yeah, sure,
Same
please.
Yeah.
Step in, have a seat. Oh, there's lots of you. I only have 2 chairs, sorry.
It's fine, I can stand.
And there's a...
Alright.
Is it
It's alright, Robert. Chair mode.
Is it an automaton?
Yes, it is.
He turns into a chair.
Yep. Comfort mode activate. That's not what he sounds like, but I forgot what he sounded like. So
Mark
It's
at it.
not like Baratheon.
So it's
You
a little bit
brother
more it's a
Baratheon.
little more it's a little bit more northern. Comfort mode activated. And he sounds very Jason Statham.
comfort mode.
Excuse me.
Hey,
What?
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Listen, I don't know regions. I don't know anything.
But yeah, you you sit in your automaton as you take a seat. And he sits down as well and just goes, "Oh, that was quick turnaround. That was what a couple of nights ago, I believe it was stolen. I hope it hasn't been sold to the black market, or to anyone else. But
Really handsome.
he's." I personally subscribe to the fact that Altmer look like fucking aliens.
Every elf here is weird.
I love when Elder
I-
Scrolls
I
make
like weird love
their elves look like aliens. Like I just think that's fucking
Yeah.
cool.
I
But
think it's attractive, personally.
he yeah, I mean he's attractive. He's an Altmer.
Okay. I just this is just curiosity. Please go on. You were saying about those were stolen spices, and you were afraid that they are going to be sold in the black market. Do you know they stole it at the docks or from your warehouse?
I believe they stole it between the shipping from the docks to one of my warehouses. Or so one of the guards I spoke with said.
Well, do you remember the name of the guy you spoke to?
I sure do.
Yep.
Sorry, Tim.
No, it's fine. I just gotta pull up all my notes.
Sorry, Tim.
That would have been Sergeant Eldrick, was his name. Relatively aloof Breton man, but he seems to take his job serious enough. But and he says like Breton like it's a slur almost.
It's a slur. Oh, is it one of those? Is it one of
Wait, isn't
Isn't what?
okay? I'm getting slightly confused between the races. Isn't Salandra a Breton?
No, she.
No, I think she's like she's a wood elf, right? A Bosman?
She's Bosmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breton
Oh,
or human?
sorry.
You're
I'm
Breton.
getting.
You're Breton.
I'm Breton.
Are you?
Okay.
Yes,
No.
she is. She is.
I'm technically on my sheet. It says Imperial.
She's
What the
Imperial,
fuck?
she's not
That you
Breton.
switched on me. I thought you made a
Uh,
Breton
Never. She was
I
never.
thought you were bred this entire time.
the
my
entire
bad.
time.
I didn't. I thought you were
I've got-
Imperial.
I knew she was Imperial because of the name, and I've been
What is the name?
keeping in mind everyone that says there was Imperial because of reason.
I figured Georgia, because I'm typecasting her, would go with the Celtic inspired culture.
Because I'm typecasting her. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So no, I just chose Imperial because it's a big city, but she doesn't have. Lyra's gone from street rat to circus. She has
Could you-
no
Yeah.
liability, no loyalty to any sort of nation or
That's true.
anything like that.
Yeah.
She is quite literally a hodgepodge of every absorbed culture that she's ever interacted with, because she just follows the path where it leads her with everybody.
But I'll look.
Which is
I'll look at
currently
the
these
girls.
chucklebucks.
But he's the one who investigated my wagon that had been for lack of a better word destroyed along one of the main thoroughfares. The fact that there was next to no witnesses is quite well normal for Abba's Landing, but still a little ridiculous.
So the wagon was being pulled by someone.
It was being pulled by my horses that were unfortunately cut down.
Oh, so there was no person guiding the wagon.
I didn't think there was a reason to be. It's, you know, it's a thing of spice.
Yes, spies. Do you? Sorry if I ask those questions, but do you have an inventory of what was supposed to be in those crates? That we can-
Oh, sure. He reaches
and-
down.
and the where it came from. Where did you buy it? Because that might be a connection to other things we're investigating. So I want to make sure that there was a reason to attack your shipment specifically.
Sure, that makes sense. He reaches down and pulls out a small book, kind of opens it and slides it over to you. And he just goes, that page and the next is what was in that shipment. And you look at it, you see alkanet flour, paste, you see arrowroot, you see bergamot seeds, blood grass, you see a number of just like normal like spices, normal ingredients that could be used in different foods, different tinctures, different potions. It looks like your normal fare for if you were going to sell it in the open air bazaar of Abba's Landing.
And does he have anywhere where it says where it came from? Like where the shipment originated?
Most of them are from the oh no.
Oh, what's going on?
Hold please.
Good call is very important to us.
Yeah, most of the ingredients are from the Westweald, which is like the western part of Cyrodiil.
Gals, do you have any other questions you want to ask Mr. Silverwind?
You said it was destroyed. It was destroyed in what way? You said your horses were cut down? You said the wagon was destroyed. How?
Well, it was while my horses were killed, and then once the wagon, I'm assuming, came to a stop, they pried the wheels off. It wasn't like blown up or anything. It just they destroyed it. In my eyes, it is. It would be cheaper for me to buy a new wagon than to repair it.
The wagon write-off.
I'm assuming once it came to a stop and they pried the wheels off, that is when they either had their own wagon or whatnot to steal the crates.
And where exactly was it targeted? Like what street?
One of the few main thoroughfares between the docks and the warehouse district. It was at night, which means there wasn't that much traffic, but there should have been guards standing by, or at least, people, doing something in the night. There should have been witnesses, is my point, and I balk at the fact that this damn place doesn't take better care of their people.
Lyra, I'm getting the red chalkboard, red strings out in my mind, and Lyra's just thinking to herself, almost as if somebody used illusion magic to make it hidden.
Or someone with enough influence pay the guards to look the other way.
That too. I'm now mentally adding another string.
Well, if the girls don't have any other questions, I think I'm done too.
I finished my Rubik's Cube.
You finished it?
Yes.
Got it? Oh, look at you! You said you did. Oh, you also broke it. Great. Yeah, he broke it. I think he cheated. Anyway.
In real life and in the game. What were we talking about?
Incredible.
He broke the.
Is that what? Have you actually been playing with a Rubik's Cube?
Yes.
So parenthesis. I got this as a gift from someone that went to a conference and I couldn't go, so they brought me this Rubik's Cube, and I put it there on my thing, and I never saw it. He saw it, as like, Rubik's Cube, and he's been playing with it since this afternoon. And breaking it several times.
Yagur's done, and she puts down the Rubik's Cube, puts it in her bag. What are we talking about? Spices?
The ADHD overlap is unreal. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Right.
Oh, just as a small aside, since this guy has been talking about his missing stuff for over a minute, could
5
I
hours.
could I have dropped my lead on Lyra and pursued this as my new lead.
The missing
Spice.
spice?
Yeah.
Two spice.
Sure, absolutely.
I'm going to
The-
like y'all continue. I'm just going
I
to
have a
put
question.
this.
What the spice? What kind is it? I asked the man.
I will slap her shoulders like I'll tell you. He just said it. Don't worry, she's
Oh,
absent-minded.
I gave
Sorry.
I gave your man there the paperwork, so
Yes, I got it. I got everything. I got
I whispered to Revan, "Is it illicit?"
no, it's normal.
Sir, I'm whispering.
He,
No, that was me, Tim. That wasn't. Holy shit!
Yana's ready to pop off on any man. I don't give a fuck.
She said, "Fuck men."
Just fuck this guy. A lady's having her conversation here. Thank you.
Dealt with a misogynist. Now I'm dealing with a non-misogynist, but he had racial undertones earlier. Fuck this guy.
yeah, like he's
Everybody can get it.
Well, I don't have any other questions. I think we have
Where do we?
enough to
Where do we have to
start.
go?
I will fucking slap you. I swear to God. I don't because that's violence against a woman. I will
Right, let's
never.
go outside.
Thank you, Mr. Silverwind.
Oh no,
We will
thank
get
you.
that-
I'm so glad someone's looking into this. At least
Oh,
there's
yes.
still someone with a little bit of kind of give a shitness, I suppose.
Yes. Also, just keep in mind, just if there's any other thing that you find that is weird with your shipments, if you go for inventory and then you miss something, let us know because it might be connected.
Sure. Yes. Absolutely.
Thank you. I'll give my hand to shake.
Yeah, he shakes your hand.
Is it really a true hand?
Yes.
An altar?
It is a true hand of an Altmer.
Okay.
Can you feel the fascism in his veins?
And I feel the. Oh, he's not. What is his name? The.
Almor. We don't know.
He's not a Talmud.
These motherfuckers. He could be a card carrying member. You have no idea.
I mean.
His
No,
MAGA
he's living
his
in-
MAGA hat is in his desk, so you need.
He would probably be. If he were
Wow.
truly racist, he'd be living in Somerset Isles.
Absolutely. Yeah.
No, and also he would probably not even want to shake my hand to begin with.
Yeah.
Like there was that like slight like like he said Breton like a slur, but that was like the only thing that kind of
He wouldn't shake your hand because you're a dirty.
I'm a dirty Ashlander.
Dirty
Yeah.
Ashlander,
Yep.
Daedra worshipper.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave and explain to Yagra everything.
Yeah, as we
But I'm
walk
not
outside.
I'm not explaining to Ivan because fuck him. He should have.
No, I was paying attention. I was paying attention. I walk outside. I go. You know, the excitement of the day has gone considerably down.
Why?
Because now we're just looking for spices.
Yeah, but what if? That one thing that was very strange is that he was sure that there would be eyewitnesses, but there were none. So
Oh. Nice.
you know what, Dara,
Mm.
you gotta tell your apprentice here that sometimes the evidence might seem boring, but then when we get to it, we find more evidence that connects to the bigger picture.
I would like for her to understand that her apprentice also discovered that Thaddeus was real.
I would like for both of you all to communicate like grown adults.
No. I walk away.
Oh wow. Incredible.
I don't know where I'm going. Where are we going?
Well, figure it out.
I'll come back.
So he said that his shipment was ambushed in between the docks and one of his warehouses. I should have asked which warehouse.
Said in between the docks and a
One of the
one of the highly trafficked thoroughfares or whatever.
Could I have backtracked and asked which warehouse he was going to put it in? That doesn't sound right. He was gonna deliver the boxes to, so that we can narrow down which thoroughfare.
Yeah, it would have been warehouse 18.
I wrote Warhouse. That's not the same.
Ooh.
Warehouse 18.
No, that's not the song I was thinking of.
What?
Never mind. Don't.
What it
Never
is
mind
it
her.
good for? Is that what we're? Is that where we're going?
Because yeah, my brain confused that song. Ooh, what is it good for? And then with the song "Our House" by Madness.
Holy shit!
Our house.
Yeah.
So my brain, for some reason, I heard the two melodies like smashed together in my brain. But then when I went to sing it out loud, I realized I couldn't do two voices at once.
Our house. What even is it good
We
for?
should
Absolutely nothing.
parenthesis. You should see the expression of glee and happiness on Ivan's face, showing me the Rubik's cube solved.
I haven't solved the Rubik's Cube in fucking years. I thought my brain couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, but you
Anyway,
broke it. That doesn't count.
I broke
put it
it
together.
because some pieces fell out. I put it back right
It's
where
not
it
a very
was.
good quality. It's like
Oh.
literally a conference gift.
Oh,
know,
true.
And even if you break it, it's basically a big jigsaw puzzle at that point. Anyway,
You're a big jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
So maybe we should start going to warehouse 18 and then backtrack to where perhaps shipments will go.
I have a
But also, maybe
I
we
have a
should do
question.
this in the dark.
question.
What?
What if Warehouse 18 is also connected through the sewers?
Still hunted.
Well, no, through the sewers.
Okay.
Remember, there were two paths to go through.
Well, what
Yeah, but
the other path had a ladder that went up to a manhole on the street.
Yeah.
Because you guys did investigate that one.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would suggest is we go to warehouse 18. We find out where it is, and then we backtrack to see what is the possible paths to the port, the port. But maybe later when it's darker, so we can use the thing. Well, you guys can use the thingy. Let's see if there's anything we missed.
I feel like we should go out at night and just point that thing everywhere.
Everything. Imagine like pointed to a cat and it's a Dremora.
Also, listen, to get to the warehouse, can we walk by the market? So I can
Possibly.
get. I have an idea for you, Nadira. I'll get. Do you like
You're
monocles?
already in the bazaar district, so.
Oh, we're already here.
Yeah.
Do you like monocles?
Well, seeing that I have glasses for both of my eyes, I do need to see out of two different
Well,
lenses.
here's the kicker. This is an artifact, in a Daedric artifact of some sort. I don't think splitting it or breaking it might be possible. The best I
Oh,
can
no.
do for you is fit it into a mold or fit it into a ring, and it can be a singular monocle that you can store and pull on your eyes.
Oh,
like
I
those
see. I
bifocal
see.
things.
Couldn't you just tint her glass? Never mind.
No, seriously, I was going to go that route. Just be like, can it be like transition lens? Can I still have my prescription?
Progressive.
One of
progressive.
your lenses would be transition. The other one would just be black.
Hey,
Why
The
let's
thing
try.
is,
Why
the
don't-
thing is,
why
it's
don't
one
you-
lens, right? So I can't split it because it's a magical
Why-
artifact,
Okay.
correct?
Why
I
don't
got-
you do that thing where it's like you can click a second lens over the first lens?
I
Yeah.
think that's what Yagra is kind of hinting at with the monocle.
I can only do it with one lens. Is my point.
Uh,
Regardless, and if I
but
make
I
your,
am-
and even if I make your shades like darken, it won't fucking matter because if you use them during the day, you're not the one that needs to have low light.
Yagra,
It's the subject.
I'm going to be so fucking for real with you.
You
my
just want
puppet
shades.
My puppet master got really distracted. I thought you just randomly started talking about monocles.
No, I'm going back to what you asked me,
Yeah,
sweetie.
I am fine. Yes, I do want that. Yes, I can
Okay.
just pull that fucker out.
Okay, okay. I'll pass by. I can bang that bitch into a ring and a chain in like 2 minutes.
I thought you meant like.
At least take
No.
the bitch out to dinner first.
No, he's gonna bang that bitch out in about 2 minutes.
Yagra always bangs bitches in 2 minutes.
No, she
Wow.
never bangs anyone in 2 minutes.
Really
because she's
guzzles
even
the pussy, you
scared.
know?
She's scared. I knew this was come back. It would come back to haunt us. I knew it.
Oh, shit.
I even lost the train of thought that I was having. It went
Listen,
back
it's
to-
only fair that there's an energy drink called that when there's one called balls, you know?
Balls.
So
Really?
yeah.
What? There
Oh yeah.
is?
There
There's
is,
an there's an energy drink called balls, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's actually really
Yeah.
good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
I
like
often
what
guzzle
I was
balls.
saying-
Do you only get it
I
half of
don't
the
want to
effects
say
now?
anything anymore. I just want to stop.
You can only
And
go
do
to
you,
half
do, you,
now.
do you only get half of the effects now?
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
I'm
Folks.
sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Pope,
I'm sorry, Leah. Please say what you're trying to say.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, no, I thought it was like like what Georgia was saying. I think like like sometimes you have like some eyeglasses they don't want transitions. They have like lenses that you can pull down and clip down on
Everybody,
I
top
put it
I
of.
in
love
chat.
how everybody just
Yeah.
fought. Everybody thought I was just gonna make her sunglasses when the idea is to use the lens that we have to make a thing that she could easily use.
Well,
Anyway,
put it on her glasses, but put it on the like I posted in the chat,
yeah,
where it's like
I don't
a
know how big it
monocle-
is. How big is it,
It's
Tim?
lens size.
The
Like one singular lens, or like the
yeah,
size of a low plate?
it's about the size of it's about the size of like
Like a tea plate?
like a normal. No, it's not that big. Like a normal like eyeglass lens. Like think of like
Okay.
you remember the dad glasses from like the 70s, like those lenses? That's kind of what it looks like, except
Okay.
except black.
Okay, then here's what I'm actually gonna do.
Make those
We're
really
gonna go.
tiny
We're,
black
we're gonna
ones,
go to.
like
We're gonna go to the bazaar, and I'm gonna get what is essentially what I assume would be a type of seeing glass that exists. I assume it exists, and I am just gonna get some eyeglasses, knock out one of the lenses, get another piece of glass, and try to sort of frost that to make it match, and then I'm gonna pop this other thing in the other eye. You're only gonna be the magic is only in one eye, but this way they match. You get me?
Give me a
Yeah.
crafting check.
This way you're not wearing half of sunglasses.
And mark off
Well-
1 gold and 5 silver.
If it's as big as a dad lens, right? As a dad
Yeah, what-
lens. I mean, as a dad glasses lens. Could you make it like super tiny? Circles?
You want to look? You want to look like a vampire? Like a fucking
no, but the problem is that he
like
can't
Ozzy
make
Osbourne?
his- because this is a magical lens. He can't she can't reduce it.
I can't change the size. The size is what it
Can't
is.
change the size.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have to
okay,
fit it into
my bad.
a pair of light glasses that it fits into.
Gotcha.
We could
Okay.
make it
Okay.
those. We could make it the size of those like early 2010s glasses,
No.
where they were just like
We're not
massive
reading
and
all that.
round.
Oh, that's a third. This is not that hard. 13 should be good.
Look, like I
Tell me.
said, my ADHD has gone through.
Do you
want
wanna
to
go with the
so I started
13?
fidgeting with something.
Roll with a 13.
I became Yagra. I
There you
needed
go.
something to
I'll take a
fidget
20.
with.
Yeah.
Easy enough. It takes about an hour of work.
How
And
much gold did you say?
1 gold and 5 silver.
Oh shit. Well, since you're doing it for me, I will do the commissioning price for you.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. I had to reload Foundry real quick. But I will do that. 1 gold, 1 silver,
5 silver.
5 silver.
But after about an hour, and some of that price is like borrowing some like workbench, you manage to get this pair of strange glasses completed.
Yeah, I wanted. The goal is that they at a glance they look like normal sunglasses. I tried to find a frosted glass that looks the closest to the obsidian lens,
Mhm.
so that at a glance it just looks like normal sunglasses. And I give it to Nadira.
Mhm.
Darling, pop these on when you want to look cool.
Pop these on when you no longer want to see.
Yeah, because she
True.
also has eye problems.
This is
You put
why.
like on top, like when we go to the 3D rides at Disney, I put the 3D on top of my glasses.
That's what I thought that was going on. I thought that's what Yagra was like,
Yeah.
making a monocle so I could just like pull it out and look it
Oh,
through my
darling,
glasses.
I'm already thinking ahead. In fact, they are molded so well that you can just place them on top of yours.
Oh,
That's true. They would be bigger than your current glasses.
okay, good.
They simply fit atop. Atop.
But when we get more resources and stuff, I got some ideas to commission you for.
I mean, I literally built him. And I look at Robert,
He just
and he's just
waves.
standing. He just
I
waves
wave
a
back
little
at
arm.
him while I watch all of this.
Anyway, little break that we took there. Let's head to that warehouse.
Warehouse 18. What time is it?
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Do we want to go now? Do we want to wait for dark?
We literally haven't encountered anything that could drain me. I'm perfectly fine.
Oh, we're talking about dark time, so we can look
Yeah.
through the lens.
Dark time, new glasses.
Yes. We could get some coffee if anybody's feeling tired, but you know.
No, it's not about being
Holy
tired.
shit! Sorry, my bad. I
At
will
some
tell
point,
you.
Yagra, you need to just actually eat food and not just drink coffee. You do realize those are the different things,
They make it
correct?
so well here.
Jesus Christ.
So good.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
You know, they make coffee in Morrowind with the coals of the and the ash.
I know.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it gives a different taste to the coffee too.
they put it on the
very
sand.
easy to also very easy to put to mask other things that you might want to put on a drink.
All right, assassin. Let's move on.
Jesus Christ.
Sharing a fun fact about his culture, and he's like, "Oh, we also use it to kill people."
Not kill, but knock out.
So are you heading to the warehouse district then?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
Finding warehouse 18. Was it?
Absolutely. Who wishes to helm this check?
Me?
What is it? What is it?
What type of
Investigation?
check? Wait.
Is it
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
the extent that Lyra's going to help is she's going to count 5 buildings up from 13.
I'm making another. I'm taking out another Rubik's cube.
you're gonna undo it and redo it.
No, that's in game.
I guess it would be just society.
It's hi, okay. Alright,
Hi.
I could do that. Since it's related to my current ongoing investigation, do I get the +1 from through a lead?
Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
Yay! Hell yeah. Let me figure out how to do that real quick.
Just in
Yeah,
your
circumstance bonus.
Or in your mind, it's a +1.
I don't want to do mental gymnastics today.
It's the one.
Not the mental gymnastics. Amazing. 17, relatively easy to find because warehouse 18 shares a street with warehouse 13.
Well, maybe we should have figured that one out.
I mean, I'm just a pretty face.
Oh fuck.
It's
Especially
literally right
face because
across the
that can
street.
at least count to 20. I hope.
Yeah, I'm not dumb. I'm not wise, but I'm not dumb. Which maybe
Alright.
people would say that it's the same thing. If you're not wise, you're kind of dumb. So I'm kind of like
So, how
wisdom
do
dumb.
how do we want to get inside? Is this a just go in and investigate the place, or
We go in, we investigate the place, we get out, we try to see if there's anything left on the way that could point out to, I don't know. I'm
And
not
remind
good
me
at this
again-
Zera's investigator. I'm
and
just
remind me again because I was playing with my cube. This is where the spice was stolen, or
I'm not
No,
gonna
this
remind
is where the
anything.
spice was going to be delivered to.
Yes,
but it never
was
made
stolen
it.
It was stolen in between the port and the way here. Carriage was ambushed, horses were killed.
Oh,
There
then
was no one.
then there's no point to go in here. Then just follow the
is
trail back.
Exactly the point. Am I speaking Dummerus? Am I speaking Daedric? That's what
Me-
exactly what I was. Prepare.
Well,
You did say
I
that.
s-
That was the plan anyway.
I mentioned going inside, and you were all gun ho about it. There's no point to going inside.
Maybe it's dark inside.
Are
Yes.
we seriously going to every dark and spooky place because we just
Yes.
want to look at it with the lens?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, let's go
I guess we
inside.
could. I guess we could instead do the haunted house if we wanted to do spooky.
Oh man.
Let's go inside, and if nothing important happens, I
We
just
get
want to
out.
say we need to do more of my method of just traumatizing men.
No.
It,
No.
What?
No. No. No.
because it gives us answers.
No, because this gives me more to patch out later, and there's gonna be a point where even my sweet words and my way with people is going to fail. So
I'm going inside. I'm going inside the warehouse.
Yeah, the warehouse is unlocked.
Go to the door.
You step inside. Immediately, you're just hit by like a wall of spice smell, of just varying degrees of pungent.
Ooh, makes my tusks tingle.
You see, like sitting inside the doorway is a guard who immediately stands up and puts a hand on his sword. Can I help you?
We have permission from what's his name?
Mr. Silverwind, Jaren Silverwind, we're investigating the stolen spice shipment.
Oh, it never made it here though.
Yes, we just want to make sure that we get a good look at the crates and see if there are patterns, so that we can recognize what his shipments may be if we find them, which we hopefully
Well,
we
that's
will.
right. We don't know what they looks like. That's a
No, we
good
don't.
point.
Yes.
Please
No,
don't
you
say
are
that out
smart.
loud, Yagra.
All right, well, carry on. I'll be here if you need anything. He sits back
Thank
down.
you.
Also has a Rubik's cube.
Where were you on the night of the stolen shipment?
Where were you?
I would have been patrolling the bazaar district on that night. I hadn't been assigned to watch over his warehouse at that point, as no one had. There wasn't a reason to.
Big
Right.
photo.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said there was no one, even no witnesses. So
Go ahead and roll sense motive.
Robin feels like I need to make up for being quiet and also really terribly distracted. 16.
Okay. We're all distracted
Um,
today.
I'm not.
He.
Oh, you're the mouth.
I don't have my medication. I haven't had it in a while, so it's kind of bad.
I've never had any.
Me
Yeah, that's
Probably
why I
neither.
need some.
gave him. That's why I gave him a Rubik's cube.
Everyone go to Whispers. Robin, stay here.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god.
Shit.
What if
Fuck,
it's
Robin.
like what the fuck, Robin?
There was no reason for them to go to Whispers. I just thought it was funny.
Hell yeah.
He is deceptive though. Like he's hiding something when he answers your question.
Oh, okay. Does it get with a 16? Do I get like a sense that he's omitting information, or he's just kind of lying?
Kind of bold-faced lying about essentially where he was.
And he probably was like out partying or out with some hot thing, but
Eh,
I'm gonna bust his ass wide open though.
okay.
Terrible words. Never mind.
Hello, welcome back.
Oh my god. Oh.
That was short.
Yeah, that was short.
What?
He
How
can't
did you
stay
bring
without
us
his
back?
phone in his hand.
I
at
can
all
just
times.
click and drag you back.
And it's why I was like, I
Oh.
need to give you something to play with your hand, so you're not looking at your phone when we're out eating or doing something. And I found this Rubik's cube. I might buy you another one, a bigger one, because then it's gonna take time for him to split. Don't break
I need
it.
a fidget toy. Anyways, I'm
Anyways.
gonna look at this guard and I'm like,
You should get.
You say you were at the market district, right?
Yeah, so that was my patrol that evening.
See anything interesting around the market at this district that particular night?
No, it was relatively quiet actually.
Quiet. Quiet.
Yes.
I know for a fact it wasn't quiet, sir.
I'm sorry.
Where were you really?
Roll intimidate.
Oh.
Put on the shades. It makes you more intimidating.
Yeah. Fucking CSI Miami guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not even trained in intimidation.
No.
Well, do your best.
Hey.
Ian,
You got a hero
you
point?
know what? I'm going to blow my last hero point.
There you go. Hey.
Oh,
That's better.
Fitting.
Fitty.
He kind of like looks down at the ground and just goes, "All right, I was supposed to be patrolling the Bazaar Man district, but really I was at the brothel.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with him at this point. He did not. At least I didn't feel like he got any inclination about the missing
Yeah.
shipment. Nadira, aka Robin, is just busting
Yeah.
this poor NPC's ass.
I'm gonna lean forwards. We all have needs. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna tell Mr. Silverwood, okay? But you need to be in an up and up. If there's anything wrong,
I'm not worried
we'll
about you
take care
telling
of
Mr. Silverwind. I'm worried about you telling my captain.
it. Captain Orbis, we're not gonna tell him that either.
Don't half you?
That's
Don't
good.
half of the guards already go to the brothel anyway?
Not
I
when
mean-
you're on duty.
Yeah. But you know, a man's gotta go when a man's gotta go. You don't understand that.
Yes, from handling one sword to several others. Sorry.
You know, sometimes the sword is heavy and you have to unload it.
Well, I'm gonna get back to sitting.
I think
so-
Lyra's dying.
Holy shit.
No, she gone. She
Doesn't matter.
gone.
Lyra fucking keeled over the corner.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Just killed me.
You step deeper into the warehouse, and for the sake of brevity, there is nothing here. It is just spices.
Yeah. But
How
what
do
does
the, like,
what
the
do the
boxes
shipments
look
look like?
Yeah.
So at least we know if there's any similarities, maybe.
Well, we will. We don't need to know. We don't need Tim to describe how the shipment look like. If we find a box, we'll go. Does it look like the shipment that was in the warehouse? And he's gonna say yes. There you go. I spared you, Tim.
No, it's fine. All the boxes are relatively the same size. Each box interior is like cordoned off to keep the spices from mingling together. And all of them have two symbols. One is burnt into them from where they come from. And the other one is a beautifully painted symbol of what looks to be like a horse, like a silver horse's head, and his hair like slowly extends into like wind. That's what all the boxes look like.
Question: is it low light in here?
It is low light. Yeah, there are a couple of lamps that are lit.
Oh yeah, Nadira was looking around, but I assumed that's what Tim was saying, that there's
You said
nothing in
nothing,
here.
Nothing
knowing that we have the lens as well.
Yep. Well,
Yeah, like there's
Wow.
nothing to be found here. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
before we leave, I'm gonna lower myself, like, to whisper hush hush at with the guard. Say this brothel. Where you go? Is
Can
it
we focus?
nearby? You're not hearing this. Get out.
I'm right next to you.
No, you're not. I'm literally talking to the guy. Is it nearby? Do they only have women? How's that?
No, they have all manner of things depending on what you're looking for. It's called the
Okay.
Sweet Petal. It's here in the Bazaar district.
Yeah. Can you point it at a map?
Sure. He pulls out one of his little guard map and points it out to you.
Great. Thank you.
It's drawn in crayon.
I'll memorize that.
It's called the Sweet Petal.
Sweet battle. Okay.
It's just there's a line that goes around in a circle that says patrol. This the patrol.
All right.
What are you
Well, thank
on?
you. He
I'm
just
on my funny juice, okay?
he's on his
No
funny juice
medication and
and-
Rubik's cubes only.
Yes, and he finished it, so
My head is a Rubik's cube.
I'll get out with them. It's like, so, just saying, maybe, if all avenues exhaust, brothels here a lot. Just saying. Those ladies here a lot, or boys, or whoever. whatever they have there. He said that they have all sorts of manners and things. So, um, they talk.
You think, I want you to understand, you think a thieves, I'll whisper, a thieves guild operation would be dumb enough to blab in a brothel?
I don't know. Have you ever seen what some people can do to you in a brothel? You would spill your mama's secret sometimes.
An operation is only ever as strong as its stupidest member.
Yep.
How much
Anyway.
faith do you have in people?
It was not for
No,
personal reasons whatsoever that I got the address of this.
Thank the divines you said that, because Revan is really strong. So
What?
operation is only as strong as an operation is only as strong as the stupidest member.
Yeah, well, I'm not
And
saying
you're pretty strong,
that.
like very
Yeah,
very powerful.
yes.
Anyway,
I feel like you're insulting me, but I'm not gonna go there.
and there is the rub. Let's go.
Where are you going?
Oh, the rub's at the sweet petal, that's the point.
Holy fuck.
We're going down.
We're
So
gonna
he said.
down.
So he said. He said the shipment comes from the dock to here down
Yeah,
this road.
Yeah.
No, he said it was one of the thoroughfares, so I assume
It would have to be
that
this
it would
one.
have to be
This one would be the main, one of the
Yeah.
thoroughfares.
So now we just walk towards the dock and see
looking
where
for
this anything
looking
that
for
looks like
anything
an
weird.
ambush site.
And I'll look at Nadira because she's good at looking at things.
I'm so good at looking, paying attention.
good.
It is a struggle right now, Tim. I am so sorry.
That's alright.
Also, I wanted to parenthesize. I just invented a new word. If you need to end earlier because you need to feel better, don't hesitate.
Oh Jesus, it's already 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. We'll do this. Nadira, give me a seek check with a +1.
Yeah.
I'm watching over you, bud.
I am so sorry. I am like goblin mode right now. What am I? Did I just roll seek?
Yeah.
See,
Okay. You travel down this main thoroughfare, pushing through the crowds, dodging large wagons being pulled, kind of like, ignoring people who are hawking their wares, and that smell like ocean spray kind of gets stronger the closer you get to the docks, until eventually, Nadira, you notice what looks to be like the skeletal remains of a wagon that has been shoved off to the side of the road.
Ooh.
And as you notice that, that's where we'll pick up next session.
Sorry, what did she notice? Sorry.
a wagon.
The skeletal remains of like the wagon.
Oh, okay.
That had just been shoved off. Looked like it's probably been picked clean and then shoved off. What remained of it was shoved off the side of the road.
I do want to clarify details. I did manage to latch onto them, but it's like whenever it comes down to like trying to figure out what to do, I'm like, well, what would Nadir do? And then my brain just goes off. It's like I don't know how to explain. Like spaghetti.
I wish I could turn off my brain.
You
with
can
this.
always ask the GM, like, what would my character know? What would my character do? Like, you don't have to come up with it by yourself. Also, bye, internet.